Hey, Shalom out there. Shalom. Bear with us. Bear with us.
You want this on the ground?
You can, you know, feel like if there's a spot where I ain't gonna get tagged too much. I was gonna leave him, but I said, hell, let me bring him out. Okay. All right, Shalom. Shalom. GMS Charlotte. Back at you with another live camp, the Holy Spirit of Rakab Kadash. Before we get started, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakab Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David. The elect is pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom to the elect. All right, 2024. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, all right, it's going down. You know, we're gonna start this camp off by basically saying, as I said last night, who's crazy now? You know what I'm saying? Everything that's coming out, the exposure of America, the wickedness, and as I said, you know, this foundation, the foundation of Babylon, America, is solely based off pure wickedness and corruption, man. Right. And it's all coming out for the world to see. As I was saying last night, we're gonna continue to talk on that. You know, dealing with the so-called factions of Hollywood, how all of these celebrities are just exposing the inner workings of this thing, the things that they had to do, these niggas had to do to get the deals, those contracts, the wickedness. All right, all that's being put on front street because ultimately, as I said, the Lord is about to bring the judgment, man. See what I'm saying? So let's get into that. Because right now, it's all about the transition of power. Esau going down, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua raising up Jacob, which are the next rulers of humanity for the world to come forever, man. All right, so we're definitely in the time of what of the new management being made, man. All right, so let's talk about that. Let's get into that Sirach 10th chapter. Whatever brothers got, you know, just chime in.
I'll get a quick one.
You got it, bro.
This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. This is one of the major point that you made. Nahum 3 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not." Which the prey is you Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
Right.
But it says, "Woe," which is destruction. It says it's full of lies and robbery. Pretty much this place was founded on lies and robbery.
Yes.
This place was taken from Gad and Reuben, you know, the northern kingdom.
That's right. Yep. And it was founded upon what? Slavery and genocide of the Lord's people, you 12 tribes. Which the Lord, the scriptures say the Lord required which is past. And the Lord hasn't forgot the deeds of America, man. You know? So let's get into that. Whatever you got, Sirach 10th chapter, we'll start at the top.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10 from the top. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
That's right.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
And so are his officers. So as the judge is himself, and so are his officers. Read on.
And what manner of man the ruler of the city is.
Yeah. So basically, the people of the society operate off the vibration of the ruler. See that? Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so therefore the people are wicked, man. Say, this is a wicked fucking place. It's a wicked society, man.
That's right.
Right? And as I said, you know, America parades itself around the planet Earth as this moral nation, all right? You know, of this God-fearing nation, it is none of that, man. You see that? This place is in direct opposition, rebellion against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So, of course, the Lord's going to lay the hammer down on this bitch. You see? Read on that.
Such are all they that dwell therein.
Yeah, such are all they that dwell therein, man. Because, hey, wicked, we're in a time of wickedness being uprooted out of the earth, man. The scriptures say that deceit shall be quenched. You see what I'm saying? And the truth would spring up. So that's the time we in, man. And the part of the truth springing up is that all the lies are being quenched and all the evil is being exposed, man. Right? You find it out that your favorite rappers, celebrities, idols, all them niggas ain't shit, man. All them niggas is devil worshiping degenerates, man. Right? They done sold their soul, and scriptures tell you, we're gonna get into that, about how they pretty much cast away their bowels, which is their morals and integrity, man. Right? You're hearing about all types of shit. How certain guys had to blow off rod to get the $1 million deals and shit. You gotta allow somebody to go up your backside. Right? Hey, this shit is wicked, like the elder said last night. How the hell is Hollywood still functioning, man? Right. How the hell is the Roman Catholic Church still in business, man? all this shit that's going on, the P to the EDO, right? Kids getting snatched up, murdered, and ate and shit.
Right.
How is this shit still going on? Because the people that control it, right, they're all in it. You know, it's all organized crime, man. You know?
To add to what you were saying, it's known fact that one of America's most lucrative businesses is human trafficking, but specifically child trafficking. So like you were saying, why is it every year, especially around the time of the winter time, all these children go missing, but then Esau can tell you, all right, what the average nigga, what crime he done committed. All right, you go on Fox, CNN, all these different, they got all these crimes being exposed, but the most inhumane crimes, such as these little children going missing, Esau can't tell you where they're going.
Right. All this goddamn technology, tracking, right?
Hey, like Elias Obama had said, man, and with this whole Epstein Island list being exposed, we got nothing gonna happen to some niggas on that list, man.
Right.
You know, so where's the justice in this place, man? This is why Yahweh Bashir Al-Shah is visiting this place. He's putting spirits on specifically the prophets, but also, you know, different people to expose all the wickedness that's going on here.
That's it, man. And can I add on to what you said? Be Habakkuk 1 and 4. That's right on time.
I got you.
Yeah.
This is Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 4. It says, therefore, the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth.
Yeah, righteous judgments never go forth throughout the society. This is why we see shit the way it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, justice is evaded in every sense that you can think of, like the court system, for example, man. All right, because it came out that that's all a damn a jousting game, a jousting match, man. Because the judge, the lawyers, the jury, all of them are in on it, man. You know, it's been fact that they go, you know, golfing trips and stuff together, and they pretty much, it's a money game. So whoever pays the judge most is pretty much who gonna win. Whether guilty, not guilty, that shit don't matter, man.
I make a point because pretty much the state get a certain amount for each person that they got inside the jails. So pretty much like you were saying, it's a money marketing scheme. You know? I got a quick one though.
It says, therefore the law is slack and judgment doeth never go forth.
Yep.
For the wickedness doeth compass about the righteous.
Hey, the wicked is in a seat of power. The wicked is in a position of winning right now, man. This is why you can have this type of shit go on and nothing gets accounted for. This is why you can have, you know, the government, the feds, the military, these corporations all involved in what they would call trafficking, and nothing is done about it.
Yeah.
You see?
It says, therefore, wrong judgment proceedeth.
Yep.
Because as it said, man, you know, wickedness is promoted here. That's why it says in Amos 5:20, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Because like we said, the rulers of this world are wicked. And therefore they establish the laws to bring forth wickedness, man. This is why you see everybody trying to be like Esau, because they see that's the way to get on. That's the way to win. That's why when you go into social media, you know, the clout chasing, it's all niggas trying to pretty much, you know, get that notoriety like the so-called white man got, man. You know?
Khan, just laying back off. This is Isaiah Yeshaya chapter 59, verse 15. It says, verse 14, it says, the judgment is turned away backward, and justice end afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. Equity can't enter this land. You can see that. It says, yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. And that's why the scriptures say, going into what we going into, that the prophets are afraid, because pretty much we speak against this place.
Right. You get vilified for speaking about righteousness. Like you say, we got the example of Cat Williams, who's pretty much like the flavor of the week right now, man. Right. He did that interview on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, and he was exposing how all these celebrities, what they had to do to get on, man. Mm-hmm. You know? And like he was saying, when he first was, you know, coming on the scene, exposing that shit, what happened, man? Right. Esau demonized him, man. Right. You know, they pretty much, you know, moved him to where he wasn't going to be able to ascend in Hollywood, man. And that happens to anybody that speaks truth in this world, man. Especially the men of the Lord, man. Sure. Because Esau wants wickedness to be promoted so that Jay can be destroyed, man.
Second Esdras 15:6, for wickedness hath deceived me, included the whole earth, and the hurtful works of the field. Like the brother speaking, you got to do some type of wickedness, man, to get ahead. And it's glorified. It is spread all over the net, you know, all over TV, and everywhere else. And everybody see it, knows they can get gain, they can get up, they can move up in the world by doing wickedness. So it's multiplied throughout the whole planet Earth, man.
The whole world is under a a demonic vibration. But that goes back to the gross darkness the scriptures talk about. It said the world would be in gross darkness as the people. You know, the world is in a state of misery and destruction, man, under the hands under the rulers of the wicked. This is why they gotta go. Shalom. Right? Read on, now. You got something?
Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 10, verse 3. An unwise king destroyed his people.
Yep.
But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Yeah, the city is going to be inhabited when the elect are put back in the power seat, man. Right? Because a wicked king. Read that part again about the wicked king, unwise king.
Verse 3, Sirach chapter 10 and verse 3. An unwise king destroyed his people.
Right, so the planet Earth is being governed under an unwise king, going back to the Edomites, man. You so-called white people are the biblical Edomites, man. All right, really going back to Amalek, man, because he's the one that's running the show. Yeah. And the research is coming out. These niggas was behind the demic. These niggas are behind the porn industry. They're behind pharmaceutical industry. They're behind the abortions. They're behind every goddamn
everything that's wicked. He has a hand in it, man. You know, and like you said, he's the one that's promoting all this.
Right.
Now,
got it.
This is Matthew 16 and 26. It says, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? What shall a man give in exchange for his soul?"
Yeah.
Yeah. At some point in time, they're gonna have to bow the knee to these devils, man. Like you were mentioning, they control everything. Yeah. I got this meme that it confirms that. So it says, who's really in control? It says the Fed Reserve and Wall Street, the small hats.
Yep.
Internet spying, such as Facebook, social media, small hats. Hollywood and TV, small hats. Law courts, small hats. Cancer industry, pornography, wars for Israel, sex trafficking, fake opposition. These are all operations done by Amalek.
Exactly.
You know?
So,
go ahead.
That's why now when you understand this information, you understand when the scriptures say that we would be at war with Amalek from generation to generation. Right?
And I also want to add too, because Esau knowingly will make Jake corrupt themselves to make them pretty much match the level that they want to be on, because everything that they can do to make you fall from grace, pretty much put yourself in the eyes of the Lord. That's why everything is done like that. This is why if you want to make it in Hollywood, you gotta go behind that closed door and suck some rock. You gotta suck seed, man.
Right.
You know, you gotta bend over. All right? Yeah, this is from LATimes.com. It says, who runs Hollywood? Come on.
That's all the way from 08.
Yeah.
It's an older article because you got the ADL, they try to label everything as a conspiracy because that shameful spewing is against Esau right now.
Exactly.
So he has the means and the media control to try and label things that are true as false now.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is a testament against his own self because this is straight from his media.
Yeah.
Right.
It says, I have never been so upset by a poll in my life. Only 22% of Americans now believe the movie and television industries are pretty much run by the small hats. Down from nearly 50% in 1964, the ADL, which released the poll results last month, sees in these numbers a victory against stereotyping. Actually, it just shows how dumb America has gotten. Small hats totally run Hollywood. Then it came out that Hollywood is actually ran by small hat gay mafia, you know. So these niggas will. That's why you see every time Jake is on screen, they gotta wear a goddamn dress, man.
Yep.
You know, you gotta play some monkey roll or some damn mo roll, man. You know, because it's Amalek doing that. Like I said, it's all about polluting your spirit and making you fall in the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, as they keep us in sin, they stay in power, man.
Exactly right.
And that's what it's about. You keep the 12 tribes of Israel at perpetual sin, and that's why he set up a society based off that, man.
That's right.
You know?
It says, how deeply Ish is in Hollywood. J. Ish Hollywood. It says, when the studio chef took out a full-page ad in LA Times a few weeks ago to demand the Screen Actors Guild settle his contract, the open letter was signed by News Corp President Peter Chernin, a small hat, Paramount Pictures Chairman Brad Gray, a small hat, Walt Disney Chief Executive Robert Eggers, small hat, Sony Pictures Chairman Michael Litton, Surprise Dutch, small hat, Warner Brothers Chairman Barry Mayer, small hat, and it just keeps on naming, man. You know, so they run everything.
They run everything, man. The presidents, Even Joe Biden, he's married into 48 families, just like Donald Trump.
Right.
You know, both parties, both sides are compromised. That's why this whole political campaign is just nothing but bread and circus, man.
Right.
It's all a show, man.
Two wings of the same bird.
That's it, man. They all work. They're all together in this damn thing, man. You got it, brother.
Psalm 62 and 4. They only consult to cast him down from the nations.
Yep.
They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse. But they bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly.
Yeah. So they only consult to cast you down from your excellency. This is why he created black culture.
Exactly.
This is why he created Latino, Native American, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All these things are contrary to who you truly are according to the Bible, man.
This is why he gave you, the civil rights movement.
Right.
This is why he gave you hip hop. All right. All these different things that Jake has taken a hold on and made themselves was a science experiment created by Esau, man.
Yep. The black church, Christian church.
Yeah.
It was all set up to keep Jake ultimately away from his true power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right?
Can I get that in the scripture? With heathen, they acknowledge that.
Come.
This is the book.
That's why this awakening that's happening right now is so powerful and yet very fearful upon these devils, man. Because they know that this is it. Once the moment that Jake understood and called upon the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and acknowledged of being Israelites, it was a wrap for these nations, man. It started with Esau. That's why the great fear fell upon them that saw them. Right?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahweh, the hope of their fathers.
Speak on it.
So the heathen, our adversaries, all of the other 17 nations that took that crafty counsel against our people to this very day, their main angle on how to pretty much keep the Israelites at the bottom is laying them in odds with their power, putting things in front of them that would ensnare them to go off, sin, and transgress against the law, statutes, and commandments, which is profitable for us.
Exactly. So the more we sin, the more they win. You know, that's why a repentance was the biggest problem for these devils, man. You know, Isaiah the 10th chapter, right? That the righteous will no longer lean upon them that smote them, but turn to the Holy One of Israel in spirit and truth. You know, so let's go back to that. You got it.
And that's why the Most High hates you devils, man. Romans 9:13, as is written, Jacob have I loved, which is 12 tribes of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
But Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the Most High loved, which is the Most High hated, which are you so-called white folks. It's in the scriptures, man. And you other nations, he don't care nothing about y'all either. Y'all just like spittle to him and a drop that falls from a bucket. But that doggone Esau, he hate Esau too. He hate y'all too, but he hate Esau the worst.
Yeah, and to prove that, the scriptures tell you, the Lord is angry with the wicked every day, man.
Right.
You know, because all you devils do is conspire on how to, blaspheme your how by Shem Yahushua any way you can, man.
That's it, man. Like I said, the whole world is discovering that Edomite supremacy is just nothing based off but just pure wickedness, man.
That's right.
And corruption. Right?
And we coming out the scriptures with it. You know what I'm saying? And Esau's, his speech, as the scriptures tell us that his tongue shall fall upon himself.
That's right.
Because Esau, he claims to not be the wicked, but everything he speaks and does shows that he is the wicked.
Right. You can't hide your true spirit.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, you want to throw Esau on the Palestinians and whoever, and just Ishmael as a whole. But when you read about the characteristics of Esau, it speaks for itself who that is in the earth, man. It's your so-called white people. You can't run from that.
Can't run from it. You are the wicked according to the scriptures. Right? Go back to that idea, that Sirach 10.
This book is Sirach 10, chapter 3. An unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them, which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Go ahead.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua.
That's right.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
Right, and we're in that time, man. That's the transition. All power is given by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So he's the one that setteth up kings and removeth kings, as the scriptures say, man. And he's about to set up the true power that's going to be profitable to the earth, starting with Yahweh Shai and the elect, man. That's what the earth is needed, man. That's what's needed upon the planet Earth right now, man. All right? Because as we say, life can't continue to go on in this particular fashion, man.
Nah, that's why
You know?
Ecclesiastes 10 and 16 it says, woe to the land, thy
Y'all
king
watching
and
the
child.
Shalom.
That's Esau. Esau is like a living Dennis the Menace, man. You know, this nigga, his sole purpose is to bring forth destruction. All right? So, as I said, man, life can't flourish under Edom's rule, man.
Can't. Whole earth is crying out. Romans 8 chapter. Get that real quick, man. You have something going? Yeah, bring it up.
This is from Fortune. This was posted January 2nd, 2024. It says the national debt reaches a new record of 34 trillion,
Right.
or about 100,000 for every person in the United States. It says a record high that foreshadows the coming political and economic challenges to improve America's balance sheet in the coming years. So just added to what was read in 2nd Ezra, the 10th chapter. Right? This is proof that the leadership that we have on the planet Earth is unfit to rule. You're literally killing people and laying them in thick clay, as the scriptures tell us in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. And that thick clay isn't going to be reversed. It's only going to continue to worsen. That's why we need that shift in rulership.
Right.
I got an article too.
You got it.
This says, has feminism and homoflation destroyed dating in the West? It's a problem in the Western world that is rarely discussed in the media beyond puff piece articles and glancing polls that avoid connecting the dots. The precipitous. How you say that?
Yeah, because this man has destroyed family. He's destroyed relationships. Right? This is why everything is dysfunctional right
In
now,
that
man.
book, talking about the Illuminati, it tells you how they pretty much, the whole goal was to destroy everything that was once held as sacred.
It says the precipitous decline of dating, committed relationships, and marriage, along with a flatline in population. So pretty much in the article, pretty much 50% or more than 50% of women not having kids in their 20s. So it says in the past couple of decades in the U.S. is treated as a novelty issue rather than the threat to stability of civilization that actually is.
Well, yeah, because ultimately this was population control, how they was able to do this, because with these women pretty much putting their own agendas before bringing forth family, now babies aren't being born like they once were, man. You know, because later on in that article, I looked at that before, pretty much showing how women aren't birthing children as much as they used to, man.
Yeah. Everything that's being discussed goes back to this thing called the doctrine of creative destruction, right? And it all goes back to the 48er, right? Because part of this doctrine of creative destruction, this is how they're going to take away the old world and bring in the new. When you read into it, Lord willing, we'll do a lesson on it, man. But it's real heavy, and it talks about pretty much how Amalek, how all these Amalekites have came together with this idea of destroying the so-called old world and bringing the vision of a new world.
Right, and it comes in various forms, man. We got the whole, climate change. You got the Malthusian theorem.
Yep.
You know, like I said, the whole Depop. But it has different names, but it's all the same purpose. Like I said, to destroy the old world and bring in this new way of living, which is the new world order.
Yeah, destroying the social norms and all of that, getting rid of genders, getting rid of moms and dads, sons and daughters. You know, all this shit, man. It's all tied into it.
Yeah, now in certain hospitals, father and mother is no longer being allowed to be said, man. They're just the parents.
Right.
You know, babies they don't have a gender no more. This is all the destruction of society right
That's
there.
it.
This is Sirach 12 and 16. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips. That's the devil. Esau Edom, so-called white man. He's out there get on TV, lying, speaking sweetly with his lips, telling everybody it's going to be good, it's going to be great. Listen to me, follow my doctrines, follow my ways. But in his heart, he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. But in his heart, he imagined how to take everybody's money, take everybody down, lock everybody up, and change everybody, that's, gender, heritage, and everything else. That's what he do, man. Make everybody sound so sweet, but then it'll be turned into a damn nightmare.
Yeah, yeah. And scripture say he can't go to sleep unless he cause one to fall.
Right. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood. He'll get on TV and cry. He look so innocent, so sincere, so humble, like y'all picking on him if something you find out something you're doing wrong. But like I say, here he comes with the blood.
Right.
And that's y'all's answer.
But this time he can't get out of the judgment. Go there in Micah the 2nd chapter, real quick, before we go back to that slide. This is what we've been telling you. Esau can't wiggle his way. He can't slither his way out of judgment no more, man. Right now, everything is the target is pinpointed on his ass, man. You know, he can't get out of Dodge.
Been found out.
Right? Go ahead, Got that Micah the 2nd chapter? Yeah, start at the top. Read down to like 5.
So Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity
Yep.
and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, going back to what Esau, man, starting with the elites, the bankers. All right, the people that actually control the world, control society, man. Right, go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their
Yeah,
hands.
because it's in the power of their hands. Going back to the term, the doctrine of creative destruction, man. They have the power to do this, man. Here it is. How the hell is the priest talking about? You got all this money, you got all this science and technology, but you can't cure diseases, man.
Can't cure world hunger.
Right.
You know, all these homeless people all throughout the world. And America got vast land that's uninhabited, but you got niggas homeless, man.
Right.
Hungry, starving.
Come on, man. So that shows you because the scriptures told us what in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter that his spirit is not upright in him.
Yeah. It also tells you, I forgot where it's at, but he can't do good unto himself. And how can he do good to others?
Come on, man. Go ahead,
Micah 2 and 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence.
Yep, they covet fields, take them by violence. Go ahead.
And houses and take them away.
Right, this man is literally taking the world, man. Right, by the force of the sword, man.
Yep.
And what did he do? He went to all these nations, got rid of the leaders, and then what? Established a central bank.
Yep.
Right? And I believe Iran was one of the last nations.
Iran, it was Iran, North Korea, and was it Russia? No,
so.
not Russia.
The UAE.
It's like
Yeah.
I know it's Iran and Korea,
Right.
North Korea.
Exactly.
That's why he got sanctions on these places too.
Right.
It's because they don't want to play ball.
Yeah, that's why he got rid of what's his name, Gaddafi. Because he was about to establish a gold standard.
Yep.
It was going to be a threat to the American dollar, man. See that? So they went in there and got rid of his ass, man.
Got his ass up out of there.
That's one of the reasons why Black Wall Street got destroyed. But they was going to start doing business over in Africa, man. Esau said, nah, they can't have it. That's why they bombed that thing.
Right. So these people are the fucking wicked, man.
Yeah.
You ain't saving these people, Jake. Stop coming up with these whack ass doctrines trying to say the goddamn devil, man. His ass is out of there, man. He is the wicked. Go ahead, Doc.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
This is him, man. These are his characteristics. Ishmael wasn't doing that. Japheth wasn't doing that, man.
Right. It was good. They was good in their little portion of land they
Right.
had, man.
Scriptures don't say Ishmael, Japheth is the end of the world, man.
Japheth ass
Shit.
somewhere in the goddamn island with a damn something, goddamn what's the name through his nose.
Come on, man.
Chilling.
You know, you got all these simple ass niggas out here still trying to stick up for Esau, man. All this dirt coming about this damn scumbag, and you niggas want to try to cry and say the devil, man.
But hey, I got a meme on my phone that says that's the number one sign of a coon when you begin to speak on the deeds of the white man that defended him.
Exactly, man. Yeah, there's so much dirt coming out on this nigga. You can't ignore it no more, man.
Nah, man.
Right? Come on, man. Children getting murdered, man.
Sacrifice,
Getting sacrificed.
sex trafficking.
All this shit, man.
But they have
Bad,
more-
man.
Who's running this shit? It ain't the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American.
Right.
Who's running this shit?
It's not
Who's
even.
orchestrating it?
It's not happenstance.
Who's
It's
the
organized.
puppet master behind everything?
Yeah,
That's what I said. You want to talk about the motherfuckers that's out in front, but like I said in the video last night dealing with the music industry, niggas complain about people complain about niggas being the problem, but who's the one that's putting the niggas in the position to be
Exactly.
promoted like that?
funding
Man?
shit?
Who owns the record companies, man?
Who owns the fucking what's it called it? Movie.
Motion picture and all you talking about.
The ones that's producing the movie. Who's the one?
Oh,
that's
the
what?
studios.
Studios, yeah.
yeah.
Who's the one giving the ideas to bring forth these movies and put the stuff in the movies and the shows, man?
Esau, because when you go down to Hollywood, as the elder was going into a couple of days ago, it shows you that that's a temple of Baal, man.
Yeah.
So this is nothing but that's how it's called. That's why it's called Babylon the Great, because all these people are number of witches and warlocks.
Yeah, Hollywood goes back to the Druids, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's Hollowwood.
Hollowwood.
It's
It's
a
a
cult,
cult,
man.
yeah.
A cult of witches.
Yeah. and they're the ones orchestrating that shit with this S-beam shit. He was nothing but a lower luminary, man, and he was basically that's not exactly.
He was the one controlling their money.
Yeah, and the way they did that shit, because you got to understand that's still a revelation of method. They basically pushed that out there to see how the minds of the people was gonna react to it. Now they're desensitized to it. The list is out there.
Man.
You think people talk about it like that?
That's like I said earlier. Nothing's going to happen to these people. They're not going to be blackballed. They're not going to be, vilified in the media. It's going to trend for about a week or two and then disappear back to the goddamn dark.
Niggas talking about Cat Williams.
Right.
Which Cat Williams was doing some exposing, but hey, at the end of the day, he's a part of that shit too. He's just low level. He's low level.
He's part of the problem, man. He just used that to expose they wicked ass.
Yeah,
but he's their control.
His chain showed you that he's controlling opposition because his chain said folk woke, F-A-K-E, and woke. So I looked up what that meant, and pretty much folk, it means like fake woke. So there's a nigga pushing forth truth, like you say, he's a lower luminary, but still he's controlling opposition.
And you don't think Esau got his hand in the middle of all this shit?
You think
man?
Esau gonna let that nigga go out and expose that shit all the way?
And it's funny, the dude, I forgot his name, he be going in on, he's playing the NFL. The little drink that nigga be promoting on the table, what's his name? Shannon Sharp. It's a La Report. When you look that word up, it means gatekeeper. So it's right in the goddamn face.
Yeah, right,
like these niggas really had a shit in your face, but Jake don't look up words, don't look up nothing. So they had these different meanings and sayings right in Jake's face, just like the brother said, the necklace and stuff. Yeah. They promoting, but who they promote? They promote Esau agendas.
Yeah, Esau know how to play off Jake's ignorance.
Yes,
bro.
Yes.
This is how we know this man's trying to be the most high. He'll control both sides of the spectrum, and then, like I said, play the bet and let the people's minds run it. Like you said, is to see how they're gonna react.
Yes. I got one real quick. This is Psalms chapter 7, verse 11. Yahweh judge the righteous. Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day, man. All right, this devil is not gonna get a fucking pass. All right, we're in the time of his destruction.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Go ahead.
He said, "He will turn not. He will whet his sword. He have bent his bow and made it ready."
And what is the Lord's bow? It's those missiles, man.
Yep.
Give me a couple more verses.
He said, "He have also prepared him in the instruments of death."
Yeah, what are the instruments of death? The ICBMs. Because as the devil is being exposed, World War III is being prepared at the same time. You see, this is how you know we at the, like the Lord said, it is even at the doors. You know? Go ahead.
And he says, he have also prepared for him an instrument of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecuted.
Exactly. Go ahead. Keep going.
And it says, "Behold, he have travailed with iniquity and have convinced mischief and brought forth falsehood."
Right, and even Vladimir Putin have brought it out amongst Russia that pretty much America is pretty much satanic, fully involved with pedophilia, all that. You know, this came out on alternative media. All right, so the nations are ready to destroy this bitch, man. Go ahead.
You gonna bring that up?
God, this is the word for persecutor that the brother had just read. It's Strong's H 1814. Dalak.
Yeah.
It says to burn, hotly pursue, to kindle, to inflame.
Yeah. That's what he's doing, because Esau's an accuser of our brother. And who is he pursuing? He's pursuing the children of Israel, man. He's the one setting up these snares and traps as he went into with these so-called little gatekeepers and keeping a perpetual state of slavery.
Yeah,
man.
because like to show that's true. When have you seen this devil go so hard at Ham? So hard at Ishmael. Well, now he's in the news, because the whole thing with Gaza. It's like he was in the news back with 9/11, but you never see a nation get persecuted as hard as Jake, man. Because we're natural born enemies going back to Genesis 25.
That's that perpetual hatred.
Yeah.
Verse 15. He have made a pit and digged it,
Yep.
and it's fallen into the ditch which he made.
Yeah, so that same pit that he did, he's gonna fall in that ditch, man. It's all coming back upon this goddamn devil. That's why going back to our point. The world is seeing that Edomite supremacy is established off wickedness, man. Corruption, defilement, man.
Yep.
Right?
As I say, it's more.
Right, because you ain't, like we said, you Edomites, you ain't Christians, you ain't no holy people. You the wicked, man.
You are the wicked.
You ain't
man.
the people of the Lord. None of that badness, man. All of that shit, all your whole narrative is going to be continuously under scrutiny, man.
Yeah, and
Right.
even when it said that he had digged a pit and has fallen to the ditch we have made, all your little bunkers and shit ain't gonna save you from his damn judgment, man.
Right.
That shit ain't nothing but a snare for your stupid ass, man.
Bunkers are nothing but holding cells that you're gonna be in until we come get you.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. And then also that damn that get out of jail free card, that anti-symbol shit.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna save you neither,
Hell
man.
no.
Right?
So what you gonna say that when an angel pull up on anti-Semitic?
Right.
Nah, man.
Right.
They gonna snatch that goddamn little beanie off your ass and throw you some change, man.
Right.
The judgment's already been set. We just playing everything out.
That's right. You keep going. Verse 7, Psalm chapter 7, verse 16. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own plate. And the plate was the head, right?
Top of the
Yeah,
head.
yeah. That's what's coming to you, Edomites, man. Because the thing with you Edomites, you didn't consider the latter end. You actually think that you're gonna go on as the priest goes into rise from the ashes, and you're gonna just rebuild this bullshit you see before you, and it's not gonna happen, man.
That's exactly what Michael Ford talks about, man.
Right.
Though we build, thou shalt destroy, man.
Right. He was just gonna keep destroying environments, poisoning the food,
Yeah.
keep snatching up kids, murdering, you know,
Just
keep pushing this
fucking
shit.
much.
You know, hey, this shit gotta come to an end.
Yeah.
If it was allowed, this nigga would literally just keep destroying until there's nothing left.
Right.
And then that's why you see movies where he'll leave Earth and go to another planet and do the same thing over and over again, man. You think the Lord's really gonna allow that to happen, man? Hell no, man.
That's all fantasy.
You have been given a certain time to promote your wickedness all for the prophecy's sake, man.
Yep.
All right, but that time, that little season that you were given, is coming to a close, man.
That's it. That's it.
Right.
Go back to that. Go ahead.
Job 20 and verse 5. This is that time that the time of the wicked is short. Verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed on earth, that the triumph of the wicked, which are even all Edom, the so-called white man, is short. Most High sick and tired of y'all. And the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Because the so-called white man's the biggest fucking hypocrite known to man. He'll do some shit and goddamn blame Jake for it, and then he's good. Especially with this damn legal system. How the fuck you, Jake, can get arrested for the same shit, and then your ass get out for it with a smack on the wrist, man?
Right.
That
Jake-
shit don't make any damn
They're
sense,
not
man.
plagued as other ministers.
Yeah,
Right.
you a hypocrite, man. Your
Jake-
whole court system was set up off hypocrisy, man.
Jake will do minor crimes, but here it is. Esau, you know, Jacob had the little gang injunctions and everything. Esau got that on a whole nother scale.
Bro, like, he saw him persecute Jake all these years, all these niggas getting locked up for marijuana. Now this nigga done made $1 million businesses off of it, and these niggas still locked up. You know, you said the gang thing, all right, you getting hit with RICO charges and all that, but you got the LAPD, the NYPD, which is the biggest gangs in America, man.
Shit, these military's the biggest gangs known. Because
Yeah,
all they
true.
doing is they make up these foreign policies and break them at the same time. Because all the foreign policies is made by the UN, which you're backing, and then you'll break them. You'll make all these UN policies, these treaties, but you're the main one breaking the treaties and shit, man. Just like Russia said, what would you do if somebody come to your backyard and place some damn missiles at your front door? What would you do? And that's what you see America's doing.
Yeah.
He's a fucking hypocrite,
That's why
man.
that's why it's getting hot over there, because NATO is basically expanding
Yep.
into Russia's territory.
Right in Finland now. It's right there. And what would you do, man? But that's the mindset of you dumbass Americans, man. You don't question shit, man. You just believe every narrative that they put on that dumbass CNN and Fox News and ABC, you believe the narrative because they got that little sad ass fucking songs and shit. Then y'all ass start believing the bullshit, man.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Even the man in his heritage. All right, go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil,
Exactly.
from which ye shall not remove your net.
Yeah, that's the point I was saying earlier. See, Esau, he can't slither his way out of judgment no more, man. You the fucking devil, man. And the world is tired of you. That's just what it is. All right? You can try to play this whole victim role. You can try to throw out the anti-semi bullshit, but it ain't gonna work. None of that's gonna hold up in these times, man. All right? You are the biblical Edomites.
Yeah.
All right? The Lord has a controversy with you goddamn devils, man. So this is a beautiful time that all of these things are happening, man. You know, the exposure of the wicked, the destruction of Babylon, the raising up of Jacob, Israel.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Civil war on the rise. All right, because hey, Lord willing, man, 2024, we hope that this election shit don't go down, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on.
Yes,
man.
apparitions.
The shit they had going on in Miami, the persecution, the demonization, as far as these guys is basically calling out these guys is within the truth. That's agents, man, which we've been knowing that for years, but it's been publicized and made known that that's what's about to bring forth the demonization, because these agents gonna make it known that they work for goddamn Esau.
Yeah, everything is being brought forth for its time.
Yep.
Go ahead, I'll read some more in there.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family I do devise an evil, from which he shall not remove your necks.
Yeah, you ain't gonna Esau, you're not gonna remove your neck, man. Right? You ain't gonna wiggle out this one. This is the time. This is the time when he's getting ready to go down, man. All right, his demise is before him. Go ahead.
Esau's like spiritual quicksand.
Come on, man. Stuck.
Say in the NLT, you won't be able to pull your neck out of the noose.
Yeah, you ain't gonna pull your neck out of the noose, man. This nigga about to get hanged, man.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that is ironic, right? All these years you hanging Jake, the Most High gave him the rope to hang his still.
Exactly. Exactly. That was it. I go back to that Sirach.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4 again. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
And in due time he will set over it one that is proper.
Right, in due time, man. That's the time.
Yep.
The transition. All right, Yahushua coming back to establish what? The kingdom of heaven and to raise up the house of David, man. Read on.
In the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor.
Right, real quick. Somebody give me Psalm 75 and verse 7 real quick. And Daniel 4 and 17. Go ahead.
I got Psalms. You said Psalm 75 and verse.
Psalm 75 and verse 7.
Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75 and verse 7. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the judge.
That's right.
He putteth down one and setteth up another.
He put up down one and set it up another. Esau is going down. Jacob is being set up now. Go ahead.
Verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord Yahweh, there is a cup,
Yep.
and the wine is red. It is full of mixture.
That's right.
And he poureth out the same.
You pour about the same. Go ahead.
But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink
Yeah,
them.
all the dregs. You're going to drink the bitterness of the cup, man. All right? You Edomites are going into hardcore slavery, and Babylon is going to be destroyed with a violent destruction.
That's right.
You're going to drink of the cup. Did we not have to drink of the cup?
Right. Run
We're
under
still
her
drinking it
double.
now. You see? Go ahead, Ak.
It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more here. Verse 9. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the power of Jacob.
Right.
All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
Yeah, all the horns of the wicked, the Lord said he was going to cut off. The horns go back to the power, man. The Lord said he was going to break the scepter of the rulers.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 10 in the latter. But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Exactly. We see that now, man. The name of the Lord, all right? This gospel, the word, the elect, all right? Our nationality and heritage is being recognized by the world. People are understanding these things, man. Isaiah 25 told us that what the veil will be moved off the people's eyes, man. People are seeing this shit now.
Covering cast.
The covering cast, man. All right? So, hey, these are some very heavy times that we're living in right now, man. That cannot be overlooked or taken for granted. Right? Go ahead, Ak.
It's Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
See that? The Most High is the one that ruleth in the kingdom of men. Read on.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Right, so all power is transferred by Yahweh by Shemawashah. Go ahead.
And setteth up over it the basis of men.
And setteth up over it the basis of men. So the planet Earth is under the rulership of the basis of men. All right? The lowest of the low. All right?
Lowest on the totem pole.
And the scripture say Job was in the 30th chapter that they're violent than how's it go? They're violent than men, violent of the earth. See that? These are some wicked, disgusting fucking people, man.
Yeah.
The basis of men. When you look up that word base, it goes back to morally low, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, look at this shit. just look around, man. This shit is trash, bro.
Everything that was deemed shameful is upheld here, man.
Yes.
Because you look in the ancient world, being a whore, that was looked down upon, man. Being a monk, looked down upon, man. You participating in, shameful things such as, drinking blood, eating feces, being pissed on. These things are the norm here in America, man.
Yep.
Child sacrifice.
Yep.
So that shows this nigga is the devil, man.
Yep. Idol worship, Satanism.
Yep.
And then, like I said, it's upheld here because back then it was done in the dark. Now these niggas do this shit in the open, man.
Right in the open, man.
So, Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21 in the NLT. Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness.
Yep.
Oh, beauty. And we're seeing that stripping taking place right now. Everything we know about Esau is coming to the light, man. It's becoming public knowledge who this true devil is, man.
Right.
All
And
people coming against them.
Verse 2. Oh, beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile.
Yeah.
But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed.
Exactly. That's what's going on. The many sins of Edom are being exposed, man.
Yeah.
They're fucking wicked, man. Go ahead, Al.
This is Luke 8:17. But nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So like you were saying, Esau is being fully exposed because according to Revelation 2, it tells you that the Lord was going to consume Esau with the spirit of his mouth, which is his prophet. Alright, so through us, all how the things of Esau being searched out, man. Alright, we'll let everything be known. So it's not no stone left unturned when it comes to this devil, what he's doing. Man.
Exactly. Like we said before, what gets me, here it is, all this information coming out about the rituals and the things you got to do to be famous, and you still got niggas that want to be famous.
You got niggas leaving the truth. You got niggas that left the truth to go live this fucking lucrative, this so-called American dream lifestyle, man, trying to make it as a rapper or whatever bullshit these niggas do, man.
Knowing what you got to do.
You leave the truth to do that, bro. That's how you know, man. These niggas got die, man.
Man, they got demons on their reputation.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 6. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before the Most High man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit.
Injuries and riches got by deceit. How did Esau get the Americans?
Rape, robbery, and murder.
Rape, robbery, and murder, man.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
iconoclasm.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit.
Unrighteous dealings, man. Witchcraft, which is America established on. Which you got Freemasonry. All your U.S. presidents, all your people in notoriety, they're all Masons, man. You know, that's why you see this the communication back and forth through the different hand placements, the shit with the eyes, the 360s, the best of Pisces, different things like that, man. You know, so it's witchcraft being done that's still keeping America afloat, but it's slowly being taken away from you.
And these so-called niggas that got a position, they all go back to the black bootleg.
Yeah.
They're basically the lapdogs for the devil.
I read that real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 13. Yeah, it says, Proverbs 6 and 12. It says, a naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He sows discord. And he'll use our people, all right, alongside him to help do this, man. That's why I said the lower luminaries communicate with each other throughout these different symbolisms that they show.
Yeah, they use the all-seeing eye, all these various, like the brother said, even with the little signs of stuff happening, like the Tyreek Hill thing. That was a symbolism right there, with the house burning up. They speak within codes amongst each other.
9/11 was a code because how you know that was because when them towers went up in flames, man, you saw demons appearing in the smoke, man. But you know that was a sacrifice, man.
Even the Dimmick.
Yeah,
You know, that was all part of that shit.
Yeah, because they had all the celebrities going on the different websites singing, he has the whole world in his hands. That was a ritual that they were saying. Then, like I said, the mask thing was a ritual of submission.
Yeah,
Right. Even with I was gonna say, even with George Floyd, he had the whole world saying, "I can't breathe."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because he was a little he was a Mason. Because he had the little thing on his chest.
Yeah, he was a Mason. Trayvon Martin, his father was a Mason.
Yep.
Sacrificed himself.
Yep.
All these niggas that you see in the news, everything, they're all Mason. That's why you have in every city it's a Masonic lodge, man.
Yep. It's wicked as hell. Can you get Nahum 3?
It's, Nahum chapter 3, verse 4.
Yeah, start up.
Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
And that's talking about America, man. That's America, man. The bloody city, man. It's all full of lies and robbery, man.
Yep.
That's all that's portrayed here in America, man.
That's how it's established.
Yeah, because anytime you watch TV, what's the biggest shows? A nigga stealing, nigga robbing, drug dealing. That's the shit. That's the culture.
All American media is portraying exactly what you said.
Yeah, that's the
That's
culture.
what's hot.
Yeah.
Foundation.
Yep. Keep going.
Pray departeth not.
Yeah, you jakes.
Yep.
You the prey that departed not. You the ones that are still in captivity here, man.
Yep.
That's why Psalm 17 and 14 says that where they hid a treasure that Esau has in his possession.
Yep.
The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots.
That represents the cars that you see before you now, man. Keep going.
All the ruckus and buckets.
Yeah, with the traffic.
Yeah.
The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
That's your modern day gun. And who's he doing that to? You Jakes, man. Because you Jakes are the ones getting shot down in these damn streets, man. Still to this day.
Whether it's from them or whether it's from your own people.
Exactly, man.
And there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses.
Yeah. And that's Jake being mowed down in the street, man.
Yep.
And there is none end to their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses.
Yeah, because
Die every day.
yeah, niggas die every day. Because when you really go into it, America just full of the blood of the Israelites,
Right.
man. All through this land.
And when you go into it, a lot of these businesses and houses and apartment complexes, they're all built on graveyards. Jake's graveyards, man.
Yep.
Native American, so-called Negro graveyards.
Yep.
Towns
And
established.
shit.
Underwater cities, man.
Yeah, Central Park. That was a Jake community, man. But they ran their ass up out there, man. Killed them.
Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4. Because of
I can't walk on this.
What's up, bro?
I know.
Hey, bro.
Baba, inside! No! No! I love God. I love God. I love God. I love all of them. Don't be like that, bro.
There's always demons coming up.
Baba. What?
man.
Eastside. Hey, I got no camera.
Go ahead, man.
It's always some Ricky Smiley niggas, man.
2024, the hopeful year of Jacob Tuck, man.
Yeah.
This is why niggas gotta go.
Niggas right there are loose.
And but it makes sense when you read the Nahum why niggas is getting fucking killed anyway, man. Because of the judgment of the Lord. Because niggas like that deserve death, man. Niggas deserve death, man.
He ain't doing that to them, though.
Hell no.
It's all spiritual.
Nigga.
Everything is spiritual.
They had a demon on
He
them, man.
calmed down. He went through this, man.
Go ahead,
Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4.
Oh, you good.
Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot,
Yeah. Which is America, man. Keep going.
the mistress of witchcraft,
The master of witchcraft, man. Which is America, man. Because that witchcraft is pushed on that demon that just came up here, man. Because what you're seeing was a product of black culture, which pushed out through Esau Edom, man. Because he created you niggas, man.
That was a black ass nigga.
Yeah. That was a laboratory goddamn experiment right there, man.
God damn, boy.
Tyrone.
Tyrone, man. Goddamn Jerome Rome.
that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
Yep, because everybody wants to be like America. All America TV shows, way of life, culture is pushed out to the forefront of the earth, man.
Yeah.
Through this influence with the democracy and shit, man.
And as we brought out in the lesson, America is pretty much the epicenter of witchcraft.
Yeah.
You know, just like Nineveh was.
Yep.
You see that? Go ahead.
And families through her witchcraft.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Philosophies, man. Everything that's pushed out of America is rebellion against Yahweh Shema Shah.
That's right.
This is why you got moles overseas. This is why you got pedophilia worldwide.
Yeah.
Right? This is why you got idolatry, Satanism, all this shit is pushed from Babylon, man.
Yeah, it's a global business.
These nations have drunk a wine and
Yeah.
I'm reading the NLT.
Yeah, the Western way was the worst thing for the world, man.
Man, damn. It failed.
It's, Nahum chapter 3 and verse 4 in the NLT. All this because Nineveh, the beautiful, faithless city, the mistress of deadly charms,
They said faithless city.
Faithless. Yep.
That's America.
enticed the nations with her beauty.
Yep.
She taught them all her magic, enchanting people everywhere.
Yeah, see that? Hey, it's just like America, man. Seduce the world with her lies and witchcraft, man. You know, because it was one point of time, you know, these so-called foreigners, everybody wanted to come here, man.
Yep. The golden bridge.
You know,
and shit, man.
everybody wanted to be an American and shit.
Yeah.
Now, but now you see that's out the window.
Yeah, that shit played out.
All right, and the shame is being seen. This is the most wickedest place on the planet Earth, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy
Hey,
face.
there you go. Hey, the Lord is pulling up the skirt on this damn whore, man.
Yeah. Send them warts.
Right? All that, man. The discharge, all that.
God damn.
You know?
Look, that represents the exposure, man.
Yeah.
The pedophilia, the goddamn the chrome they drinking and shit,
Yeah.
man. All the shit they doing behind the scenes, man. The mindset of the people, man, is gone, man.
Yeah. I just saw a video today on how they discovered all these bodies behind a Mississippi jail. So there was people that was going missing that the police acted nonchalant about. They didn't know what happened to them. Then they found the bodies of these missing people behind the jail.
Ain't it make sense?
Prisoners is random.
No, it's just random people. So them cops down there was just murking people, right? And then putting them and burying them behind the jail out there.
But you already know what they was using it for. That's organ harvesting. That's all that is. Because everybody know these cops, like the brother Chris said, they number Masons themselves, and they part of that shit, man.
It's all organized.
Well, exactly. The movie show you that, man. Watch the movie Sicario, man. It show you they all entangled amongst that shit, man. Yeah, Sound of Freedom. They all part of that shit. It's a big ass club, like they're saying. You ain't in it.
Exactly. That's the truth.
You don't want to be in that club.
Yeah, you don't want to be in. That's a nasty club, man.
Nahum chapter 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and will show the nations thy nakedness,
Ooh, it will show the nations thy nakedness, man. Go ahead, Al.
and the kingdoms thy shame.
The kingdom of thy shame, man. All right, this place is horrible.
It's shame to be American.
That's it. And these Edomites are feeling that, man.
That shit, man.
You know, their children should complain of their ungodly fathers.
Yep.
Yep. Paraphrasing.
Inherited lies.
Because that's why you got Edomites coming out and coming against their own people, man. Spilling the beans about the deep state, the industry, Hollywood, how things function.
Right.
The inner workings, the darkness that goes on. You know, because these Edomites, they're ashamed of the history of this fucking place, man.
Right. And Zaquan, if I could add to that point, that angle of, you know, these Edomites that are pretty much coming up against this system is why you got these simple-minded coon Israelites saying that Esau could be saved.
Yeah.
Because they see, oh, okay, you got these Edomites, they seem cool, but you got to realize, if these Edomites were put in the position to partake in these things, they would do it happily.
See, what it is now they're no longer benefiting
Exactly.
from America like they once were. That's why they're crying out. Like you said, if everything go back like how Trump was trying to get it to go back, then they wouldn't be complaining like that.
Because you saw that covert spirit that Esau carries now was overt. They were like, fuck you niggas. we want y'all put back in shackles. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here to take back what's ours.
Exactly. That's why, like you said, the only reason why these average everyday Edomites are complaining is because they didn't get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, this is Haven and all
You see what I'm
this
saying?
shit.
If they was glorying and got a piece of the pie that these elites have, these Edomites wouldn't be saying shit.
And then on top of that too, they're hearing what the prophets are saying, and now they're becoming afraid of everything that's about to come upon them. So now they want justice for them now. Not justice, forgiveness for them now, man. Ain't no forgiveness for no damn Edomite, man.
None.
Like it says in Hebrews, man. So he started careful with tears. Repentance is not afforded unto a perfect paradise, man.
Right.
These devils are big fuck, man.
Right.
Tears don't mean shit.
From the bottom Edomite to the highest ranking Edomite, all of the nation of Edom is going to be judged, man. Ain't no exception.
Because you got these right-winger Edomites. I saw a video that went off on the internet. They pretty much chalked it, but it was a so-called. Basically, he was like a right-winger Edomite. You know, he was saying that he was bringing out all the exposure of the 48ers, right? And it's the spirit of that's one of these so-called right-wing Edomites that they're the ones that's going to reestablish the world. They're going to reestablish America. No, all you Edomites are done, man.
Yeah, it's over.
Ain't no difference between your average so-called white man and the JEW. You're both Edomites.
All right, but see, that's the rarity that Amalek was able to push because you have a book called the White Man's Bible where they literally, the average Edomite will tell you their enemies are coloreds and those small hats because Esau has realized that Amalek has gave him sword and stick, man. So now they look at them as not being the same people, but really you are.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You devils are so much of a devil that you oppress your own people, man.
Exactly.
What other nation have you seen ever do that to their own people, man? And it's really just, if you look over here, because even the Edomites over in Russia, they actually care about the people. You ever like to get down about the Edomite over here, man? You don't even get the drills to participate in case there was an invasion or a nuclear missile going off, man. They just gonna let them take it by surprise, man.
You got something up?
Yeah, this is the book. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5, and it reads, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?"
Right. Right. This damn devil is oppressing his own people.
That's
But
right.
Like I said, that's why these Edomites are complaining. This is why you have so-called Edomite truthers, right? Because they got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah, because like example, you had Edward Snowden. All right, when he was working for what, the CIA, and he found out everything they was doing, how they was able to spy to your laptop, your camera, your phone camera, and literally know everything you're doing. He was like, hold on, they're doing that to my family, people I know. It's like, nah, this is a problem now because he sees he's affected. You know, so that's like all the Edomites we're talking about, man. They're complaining now because they're not in on it.
Right.
But like I said, when they were all good, prior to us being in slavery, nobody was complaining.
Yeah, nobody.
You saw all the pictures of Edomites when they was hanging niggas and burning niggas at the stake. They were smiling.
Look, he has got
You ain't seen nobody smiling now.
Right. Cause they getting that as we have read in that Nahum, that noose is around their neck now.
Tight, man. It's tighter every time they hear the prophet, man. That they draw closer and closer.
I got one for you. This Proverbs chapter 16, you have more on that, bro?
I just had a little bit more, but it was
Go ahead.
gone.
Yeah, some more.
Yeah,
Finish it up.
yeah, gone. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5. "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods."
And like they said, man, he should not take pleasure in his goods, and that's what you see. That's why they mad. They don't get to enjoy America. They bills and shit going up just like everybody else's, man. They are oppressed, man. You got more Jakes living better than some of these goddamn Edomites out here, man.
And that's another reason why they're mad.
Yep.
You know, like I said, we use the podcast as an example. You got Jake out here, that's more Jake millionaires than that Edomite now, man.
They upset about this shit.
Mind fuck right there.
You got Jake
Yeah.
pretty much making money like they in Wall Street, man.
Sure.
Just from the internet.
Yeah. You got more?
No, that was it. Yeah,
Real,
gone.
real, come on, real quick.
This is Matthew.
Real quick. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride go before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Because that's the spirit of Esau. You was so goddamn prideful, man. You thought you was never gonna fall, man.
Yeah.
That's why when you was taking these pictures with Jake Hung and shit, you're like, yeah, big bad boy on the block. But now look at your ass, man. Your nasty ass on the block, goddamn shitting on the sidewalk. You done. That's so what the Lord said. What? Pride go before destruction. With the time of your fall, Esau.
And that word haughty goes into arrogance.
Yep.
So you didn't even realize your country was being taken from you beneath your own eyes, man.
Yep.
That's right. By your own people.
Yep.
And Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided.
Right.
Y'all casting out each other, man. Y'all fighting among each other. The rich, y'all ain't getting nothing to the poor. Vice versa. Amalek against regular Esau.
But you notice that's always been his downfall, though, man.
Right.
Because when you look at history, that's how the English fell. That's how the Spanish fell. That's how the French fell. It's always been that same pattern because Esau, he can't do good to it. It's always a fight against each other. That's like the Revelation
I got
6:4.
it right here.
Even with the Brits and Americans, same thing, man.
Russia and America.
He's always
Civil
plotting
War.
against his own people to undercut them, so he can get. It's a third. That's how you know he's covetous, man.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Yeah, well, back when the French and the Spanish and whatnot came over here, they was basically fighting for resources over here,
Yeah.
man. When them dirty ass Edomites came over to the Americas, the Spanish, the French, all those wars, they were fighting over the resources here, man. You know? That's why you got certain Caribbean islands and things like that. You know, those are French territory or
British.
British or Portuguese.
Spain, yeah.
Spain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you can tell by the language too. You got the Haitians, the dialects and things like
A
that.
lot of the Haitians speak French. They speak French.
Yeah, because even with St. Louis, that was migrated by where the French was, man. They was had a lot of that territory down there.
The Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah.
That was purchased from France. That region.
Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself.
Right.
How shall then his kingdom stand?
And you can't, because hey, for a house to pretty much stand, tight, the foundation must be solid.
That's right.
And when it's divided, it's not able to stand, man. That's essentially how we know that America's on its way out, man. Because it's all odds against each other. The whole, like I said, the left and right wing, left and right wing, they're fighting against each other. Because like I said, everybody is seeing that, starting with the elite, they have fucked everybody, man. So like you said earlier, you got Edomites about to take it into their own hands and try to take back their country and establish, their own thing. Like Texas. Yeah. Texas is working to seed out, and all the states are going to follow suit, man.
Yeah. These Edomites see that their constitution is no longer in effect.
Shit, this is why you're seeing Trump being banned, running, and you had Colorado and Maine. There was a state that just banned Biden, running. So this is how you know that division is solidifying America's demise.
Hey, this election may not make it, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And y'all said it. Y'all said it wasn't going to happen.
Let's see. The Democrat state versus Republican state.
Yeah.
Which that's nothing but the Civil War being orchestrated.
All over again. Which is in the scriptures.
Because you got states like Michigan now, they saying by February 14th, they're going to be seizing guns. And that's more than likely, that's a Democrat state.
But to seize the guns is what? To leave the people defenseless.
That's right.
Because these Edomites are aware that the system is getting ready to come down upon everybody.
Yep.
Right.
They're just preparing with the guns, the bullets, the bunkers, the shit that's all on the internet, the doomsday prepping. Right? Because a lot of these Edomites, they know what's up.
And that's how you know that's going to incite civil war. Right? That's going to incite tensions. Because this is Esau's blessing that you're talking about. Esau not going to cough up his blessing of the sword easily. You see what I'm saying? So when these legislations start to get passed out to try to take these guns away from people, that's going to further the tension that already exists. I wanted to get that word divide that we have, that the brother had read in Matthew, the 12th chapter. The word is Strong's G 3307, marizo. It says to divide, to separate into parts, cut into pieces, to divide into parties, be split into factions. It says difference between distribute, divide, to bestow, impart. So pretty much, the main part in that is to split into factions.
Yeah.
We're starting to see those various, parts of America that were once unified split into various different parties.
Yeah.
Add to that, I'm going to read this in the NLT, Matthew 12 and 25. It says, Yahushua knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart. That's what's coming to America, civil war. That's why they've been making all these movies to let you know what's about to happen.
Nobody trusts the fucking system. That's why this government is expecting resistance. It's going to go down in some way or fashion. Right, we're just prophesying, like the scripture say, new things I declare unto you before they take place.
That's right.
They prophesy means to say before. That's right. We're letting you know what's about to happen before it happens.
That's right, bro.
This is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Real quick, go to Ecclesiastes 24. Just to have on that. All right? The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
So Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh.
Yep.
but the earth abideth
There
forever.
you go. So one
We talking
generation
about,
passeth away,
better is the end
and
of the
another
thing.
generation cometh.
I got
It
it.
said the earth abideth forever, man. Because when the destruction takes off, it's not the whole planet ain't going to explode, man. It's going to be various parts of the planet Earth like totally destroyed, but the earth is still going to be intact.
That's right.
We're in a time of what? The generation of the Edomites, the wicked, passing away, and the Lord establishing the just, which is the nation of Israel, starting with the elect.
That's right.
That's the end of the age that's coming right now. You see that?
In the Esau's world.
That's it.
You got that?
Yeah, come. This is the book of Ecclesiastes. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 8, and it reads, "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit." And I want to bring that out because because now that we are at the end of Esau's rulership or Esau's age as Eon, right? We should be glad that we're at the end of this damn devil's rulership, man. Because scriptures say we hasten to the coming of the day of the Lord. Got it.
That's it, man. So you should be glad to see these things, man. But these are all the signs and tokens that Yahweh Shai said would happen that would let us know that, look, we are coming to the end of an age here.
That's right.
Because he said you pass over rejoicing by coming. And that's the spirit we are. We're rejoicing and hastening the day to come to the Lord. So within that time period, when you read Matthew 24 chapter, he gave us the signs and the tokens of his coming, man. So we're at the end of this world. And hey, that's why it's it's betterment for us, man. Because we know that this system is not beneficial for our well-being, man.
Yeah, the Edomites' reign of terror is coming to an end.
Yes.
Like the scriptures go in Isaiah 14th chapter, the earth can't rest until this man goes down, man.
That's right.
Because it goes into how the planet Earth is going to be in the spirit of rejoicing and singing once the wicked falls. Right?
Zaquan, just to add to you, what's so spiritual about that too is when you look at Esau's whole entire system of government, who's in power? The elderly. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no youthful people coming up to step to the mantle of taking over the system. It's just dying along with these people, man.
Old ass devil.
All the niggas that's like in the seats and in the places, it's all other elderly.
Old ass niggas. We over here still talking about something. Can Joe Biden and Donald Trump contend for presidency? These niggas is senile.
What's the quota that the age requirement you gotta be to run for all that? It's all old niggas.
Bankers, all the niggas old. Rothschilds.
And then their kids is coked out. You see Joe kids. All of them nasty.
All of them crack.
Oh yeah, on crack.
Prostitutes.
Yeah.
This is your president, man.
But see, that's what we talking about the lesson that we did last Monday. Because you had a son of a nobleman supposed to be being bred to take a seat. This nigga Hunter Biden is supposed to be the president's son. He's a degenerate.
That nigga on crack.
Yeah.
This nigga started live with got
coke in
that
the
ass cheeks
seat.
on the side. And a whole laptop full of nonsense. But it's supposed to be your damn son. He's the president.
Your legacy, right? They gotta have a brief meeting, hire coke in the goddamn presidential in the office.
Right. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Right, and we don't know who brought it in.
Smoking whole 8 balls in the White House.
He done a whole line.
They didn't know how to fucking
They seen that nigga
got
stick
snow
that
the
shit,
bus
man.
bitch.
They seen that shit. That's why you turn the cameras off, man. But this the fucking society we live in, man.
These are your noblemen, though.
Yeah, this is your rulers, man.
I got a quick precept for you.
Politicians supposed to be noblemen. These niggas are degenerates. Go ahead, Mark.
God, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. It reads, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy over his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy."
Yeah.
Got it.
He didn't live to see the fall of his enemies, man. And we seeing that, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, and get that one in Baruch, the 4th chapter, where it says that we shall shortly see his demise. Yeah, like Baruch 4:20, somewhere in there.
God.
But we're seeing it, man. Even though it's comical, we laugh about it, but we're actually seeing the fall of Babylon the Great, man. Through the inside out, man. This
Look,
place is done.
you see the digression that America has done, has been on. Really, who was young compared to now? That's how we know this place is done.
Yeah, it's getting worse and
As
worse.
we always go into that, the decadence and all that increases, that shows that this place is being destroyed because right before
you
the
found
signs of fall,
25.
transformism, homoism.
And that's the spirit. Maria told me the other day, I didn't see the ball drop. She said, as soon as the ball dropped, they showed some. Look at this
Oh,
man,
that boy got a new car.
Hey. All right, get on down the street. I'm about to age in the goddamn kid.
Hate your doctrine.
That's fine.
I hate your little kid too, man. But hey,
That boy got a GT.
He got a pay grade.
He gave him an upgrade.
yeah, he got tired of the little wagon.
Then he got your shoe stays in the back.
He confused. Shit off on the highway, man. But like I was saying, like the brother said, the fall of this place goes to that nasty, degenerate spirit of Sodom. They showed the damn ball drop. As soon as they showed the ball drop, they showed two moles kissing and shit on national TV, man.
That's why this place.
That's why this place is done, man.
Right.
And this is why it's called Babylon the Great and Sodom and Egypt.
Yup. You just want that book?
Shalakia. Let me see. What was it?
Baruch, 4 and 25.
4:25. Shalakia.
I got it right here.
You got it? I got it.
Yep.
This is the book of Baruch.
No, go ahead.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25, and it reads, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High."
Yeah. Suffer patiently the wrath that's come upon you from the Most High, man. Hey, Jake been through all hell, man.
Right.
Genocide, slavery, oppression, bottom. Right? We had to suffer that patiently.
The Israelite plight is not light.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, "For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction."
Exactly. See, the enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction. Look what's going on in his society.
That's right.
Right? In his world. He's done.
Right.
All right?
Jesus said the world hates his people to pass away.
Yeah.
To that age again, we see the more things start to spiral out of control, we know that this time is up.
Yeah.
Right. It's like stacking on top of each other.
Exactly. Nobody believes in the government. Nobody trusts the politicians.
That's right.
Right?
People trying to question his science.
Yeah, the question is science, his history.
Yeah.
Right? There's a heavy spirit of doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The society is like faithless, man.
Yeah.
Right. Like 79%
Oh, yeah.
young Americans believe that white people are evil
Yeah.
and need to be brought to justice.
It'd be punished.
And it was funny because you had all the videos like these young Americans reading Osama bin Laden's manifesto or whatever it was, and they took his side.
Yep.
Because people start to realize what America is doing in other countries is wrong. The military sees that, everybody's going to see America is oppressive.
Yeah, people don't want to fight in these wars. When they push the draft, people ain't with that shit.
Yeah. Generation Z, like I'm not going to, I'd rather be locked up.
Yeah. That's the sign of a fall of a nation, man, because countries like North Korea, Russia, hey, their young population is willing to fight.
Yeah, they ran to sign up for that.
Motherfuckers that's underage, ready to go join like Korea. This is like to put America in place.
There was a memo that went out, pretty much a letter from the Russian people that said they're ready for Russia to attack America.
Meanwhile, niggas in America be doing TikTok challenges.
Yeah.
I got it.
Read some more. Read that again.
Yeah. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25, and it reads, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High Yahweh. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction,
But surely thou shalt see his destruction. Go ahead.
and shalt tread upon his neck."
And shall tread upon his neck. Hey, because at the end of this thing, hey, how about Shemal Shai? He gonna put the spirit on Jake to tread these devils down, man.
That's right.
Hey, prime example, you had the nigga
Oh,
that jumped
yeah.
over the Jake that jumped over and tried to beat the judge.
He said, no.
Right. That nigga Burke was like 55
Yeah.
years.
He will be.
Right. He did. Hey, bro, yeah, my Shemal Shai.
Hey, call out y'all by
Pop video on he said he read the background and they got the offer and like, he got serious business, he got
Oh, yeah. See, that's what's up, man, because you damn Edomites, you ain't no fucking judges anyway, man.
Yeah, and number one too. She saw the look on her face before she about to kill that nigga. She was smiling.
Right.
As soon as she all saw him, that face was scary as hell, man.
And it's known too within the court systems, a lot of those judges, they pretty much indict a lot of Israelites just so that they can try to build up a track history so that they can enter into a higher position.
Yeah, exactly. Because hey, all you imagine how all these judges that sentenced Jake, persecuted Jake, threw him under the jail. A lot of innocent Jakes that are in the system right now off some bullshit. Right. So hey, it's a beautiful time for these Edomites to get to reap what they sow, basically. Right.
This is the book, just to back you brothers up. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 9. It reads, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, thy son, thou art gone up. He stooped down and crouched as a lion.
Right, he stooped down, he couched as a lion, man, because that's going back to about Judah losing that fight, man.
That's right.
That he had in him, man.
All these old niggas that they gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah, civil rights, assimilation,
Yeah.
getting jobs.
War on drugs.
You know what I'm saying? War on drugs, the destruction of the family. You know?
Tupac made an interview. He saying pretty much by the time that so-called black men turned 30, that fight pretty much it took out of them. And you can see it. The older generation, these niggas, they don't have no type of thing of fighting.
Right. Niggas gonna say you go to that ballot.
If you want to fight, make the vote count.
Make that vote count.
You want to fight for your rights.
Vote or die.
Vote or die. Oh my
All that
goodness.
madness. Go ahead.
I'll read it again. Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. It reads, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, thy son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
There's a whole line. Who shall rouse him up? Yahweh Shemel Shah.
That's right.
Right?
And he's using us to rouse these niggas up. Because you fucking lazy. You don't want to do nothing. You're not doing nothing for the cause of Yahweh Shemel Shah. But the Most High compelled us to come out here and call this nigga out and put the spirit on you to raise your ass up. Stop being goddamn complacent, man. Stop being weak, man.
Standard.
All the tribes are being raised up right now, man.
Isaiah.
Hey, I was wanting to.
Isaiah 14. It says, "It shall be as the chase road, and as the sheep that no man taketh up, and they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one to his own land." That chase road is gonna be Esau. Like we said, how about you outside? It's gonna stir the spirit, and these young Jacob come at these devils, man.
Right. Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 9. Why is earth in ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Because we live in a society where niggas ain't satisfied. You gotta have more and more and more.
Everybody keep trying to keep up with the Joneses.
You know, the American dream is
He got that Bentley, guess what? I'ma get that Bentley. That's the lifestyle. That's what's promoted in America, man.
Yeah.
Which that's off, man.
For such, and one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his vows.
Yeah, because while he liveth, he cast away his vows. That's why, as going back to what we talked about with the Cat Williams thing, you know, this whole the whole situation with the industry, it's multiple celebrities coming out like, yeah, I was approached, you know, to blow a guy off to get this deal, or I was approached to take it up the rectum, you know what I'm saying, to get this type of deal. It's all coming out, man.
And you had people confirming what Pat Williams said, like Gary Owens.
Yep.
Gary Owens, which obviously he confirmed what Pat Williams said. He said he got approached, and whoever he didn't name him, but he was like, they wanted him to suck his life.
Yeah. This shit wicked, man. But you got these Jakes that did it, that got the money and fame right now.
Steve Harvey, you know Steve Harvey's a faggot. He's a stone cold, cool ass faggot, man.
You had that interview with Monique, where Monique was pretty much like calling out his integrity, and he said, you know, we can't stand up and say what we want to say. We black.
Yeah, he said, he said it's money. I compromise my integrity for money. Something like that.
Backing you up. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 16. I'm going to start at verse 25.
He said that in a stand-up. He was like, if they want me to be the biggest monkey, so I'll cut the down.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And then he started making the monkey sound.
Yep.
Niggas gotta get put to death, bro.
As a matter of fact,
That nigga in 1811.
something came out with Flavor Flav. He even said something like that. You know how they'll let him crack jokes on him and stuff like that. He said he don't care about none of that as long as they pay him. He said pay. Yeah. He said pay me, boy. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 16, verse 25, and it reads, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it."
Right, and all, you see it at all these celebrity jakes, because the main concern is, as you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanics. All these niggas that made them deals to take the bag, you did that to save your life, and ultimately they're gonna get destroyed anyway, man.
You know how everybody get exposed? You had TD Jakes, got that power bottle.
Ain't no power ball in
You
it.
got DD and all these niggas coming out. It shows you what they had to do. Like Captain, he said his whole goal was to be able to make it in Hollywood while maintaining a burnt ass on it. And all these niggas that been though.
If anybody ever been swallowed up, I was like,
He's like, bro, nah, that shit was like, he got that goddamn cop working for that nigga the whole time. He was getting that small and shit.
This shit wicked, man.
this is fucking Babylon is great.
But that's your leader though.
Exactly. You got that phone?
Yo, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28.
I did have more.
Okay,
Shlaki. This is the book of
Hey, this place is filthy, man. Right?
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 16, verse 26. "For what is the man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?"
Hey, yeah, what should a man profit if he should gain the whole world but lose his soul, man?
Getting cornholes.
Hey, that's the thing, because like you said, at the end of the day, hey, these guys pretty much, the balance have been reached.
Yeah.
These niggas have lived their lives, the money, the fame, the popularity, all that shit. Now, hey, we at the end of this thing. That's why rappers is dying. That's why niggas are getting exposed, right? Because hey, this is the time of the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Shah.
That's right.
Because what happens before the judge makes a decision, right? All the evidence is being presented.
Yeah.
That's what's happening with Babylon, man. All the evidence is being presented, all the prophets, all the witness that's going on by you niggas, by you damn devils, and everybody else in the world.
And one thing that little rat cat Williams kept saying is, this is the year of exposure. Year 2024. This is the year of exposure. He's on point. Because really, at the end of the day, the Lord put His Spirit on y'all to goddamn expose the wickedness, man.
That's the Lord doing
That's
all
the
this.
Lord doing it, man.
Yep. St. Matthew 16:26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or
But what did you profit, man? You really didn't gain anything at the end of the day. Because the Most High took it away from you. And it's funny that you hear that verse, and I always remember that R. Kelly video, I Wish, and he used that same verse, and he spake, what should I gain the whole world to lose his own soul? Now look at his ass, man. Thrown in goddamn jail for being nasty, man. So he really didn't gain anything at the end of the day, man. That was a lost cause, man. You cast away your vows for a couple little crumbs off the table, man.
That's why it says in Job 14:5 that the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment.
That's it.
You have like a very short window, as they say in the world, your 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
After those 15 minutes, you just cast to the side and you're an afterthought.
The glory they got was short-lived. You see what I'm saying? Because all the asses that they have, right, tangible wealth or whatever, they can't take it with them to the other side.
Nope.
So you did all of that nasty shit. You did all those rituals. You got caught up in the sacrifice, whatever the fuck you did to get the fame, and now it's all amounted to nothing.
Yep.
Right?
That's it. In fact, somebody get that chapter.
You got some more?
That's pretty much it. Yeah,
Well, that word celebrity goes back to being famous, right? Fame. Salakia, fame goes back to being famous. Because these guys are really worthless, man.
yeah.
You know, if they didn't have it all, they'd just be a regular nigga. Just like, yeah, that's it.
Barbershop talking.
You know? Go ahead, whatever you got.
This is the book of Proverbs.
Talk loud.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 1. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what it is before thee.
Right.
What is before thee?
Because we understand that Esau is not going to allow you to be able to get on a level without him having a part in that process.
That's right.
Because like when these celebrities that's gonna come up, they're only gonna get to a certain level. Yep. They're only gonna get to a certain level before Esau approaches them.
Yeah.
You know, so when he does approach you, like Gary Owens said in that interview, he was like, you gotta ponder, okay, is this that moment I've been warned about? You know? That he's being presented at that table with that contract, which is that riches. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite.
Yeah, have discipline and know what you're getting yourself into, man. You know? Don't just be greedy and just, go in. See, that's what happens with niggas, man. Niggas see that damn contract all the zero, they say, fuck it.
Right.
Just sign it, man.
Not knowing what's on that.
Not realizing they didn't sign that way they life and blood, man.
Right. That's why they're saying in the world, good things come to those that wait. You know, if you got that mindset of that microwave, you gotta have it right now. That could be of a detriment to you.
That's a Edomite mindset.
Exactly. More sold his birthright for a morsel of meat.
That's short-term gratification.
Yeah. Because then after he did it, he realized that he fucked up.
Right.
And his eye was evil towards Jacob.
Right. Now that nigga spiteful. Like, nah, nigga, you did it.
And now your conscience is filed because now you know you sold yourself.
Right, and that's what you be seeing with these celebrities that did that, and now they come out of nowhere. Yeah, he touched me. He did this. Like for instance, you had Cassie. You had Cassie. Cassie, dealing with Diddy. She got she had all of those sexual assault allegations against Diddy. But it's like, yo, you committed the act. You know what I'm saying?
She did it, yeah. It came out, Diddy was he wasn't letting her get to the studio unless she did some damn favors for him. He was getting some damn male escorts off of like Craigslist or whatever website it was and making them popular while he watched. But like you said, we don't feel sorry for you niggas that participate at the end of the day. You went ahead and did it.
Continuing on, verse 4, verse 3. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat.
Right, the riches, the fame is vain at the end of the day because it's only good for you while Esau is around it. Because once you fall out of favor, somebody hold that in Sirach 13. But as I said, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Because all that fame and money is fleeting, man.
Yeah.
Because the moment you fall out of favor for him, all right, he'll take it from you.
Right. Yeah. And we've seen numerous examples of that happen, man. Where you'll have Jake, for instance, the greatest, I find to be the greatest example is Kanye. Yeah. This nigga Kanye lost billions of dollars in a day. A billion, that's not, we ain't talking about a million. We're talking about $1 billion fucking dollars. That's a lot of money.
But then on the flip side of that, he'll have that happen to where you end up like Tory Lanez. Because Tory Lanez, he figured out how to pimp the system. Because what he was doing with them NFTs is he was having his fans bottom sets for mad cheap to the point to where he knew at some point they was going to be able to flip them and be able to make buku money off of it. And Esau was like, he getting his hands on it, so what he do? Set that whole situation up with Meg Thee Stallion and Rockefeller and pretty much, got him locked up because he had his own masters, man. Yep. So it's why at the end of the day, it's not even worth it to go to Esau, man. Like even the underground niggas still are part of Esau's system. They know it's all a game, man. They know that at some point you got influence, man, and they're gonna use that to their benefit, man.
You gotta play by Esau's rules. When you come to the game, you can't just say, you know what, I'm gonna make my own set of rules.
No.
The game is already preset. When you step into that room, when you step into that role, it's gonna be things that you gotta abide by, and that's what we're saying. When you, as we're reading in the scripture, right, it says, be not desirous of his dainties, because his dainties, he's gonna use that and weaponize it against you, man.
So Sirach 13 and verse 1. He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that hath fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
Right. And that pitch is all the abominations that Hollywood is endorsing, man.
That's right.
So once you go into that lifestyle, you do become defiled, man. And there's been many examples of people that got introduced to it but said no. Like you had that I don't know if she might be drinking out, but that bitch, Low Vicky.
Yeah,
You know how she said she got invited to a Hollywood party.
Yeah.
You know, where pretty much they made her leave her phone. So they said that in order for them to get in there, they had to pretty much, you know, offer some blood. She was like, nah. But she's one of many examples of people that been approached, man, but denied it. Because, like I said, Esau allowed you to get to a certain level, but then, like I said, if you don't go, like Noe said, what are them 3 doors? 3 doors are either you be a goddamn Mo, you be a pawn for that gangster shit, or you sacrifice somebody, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So it's an avenue that you gotta go into. But if you go into that, like I said, we don't feel sorry for you because you make the decision to do it. Right. Esau can present it, but as an Israelite, you still have to go and say yes or no. Yeah. And then you can always say no, but like I say, they'll tell you, I didn't have a choice. Nigga, you always have a choice. Always. That's why the MOTB is gonna be the biggest example of that, man. You not check out here, what if they give it to you without me knowing all this? No. The most I said it's gonna be the hour of temptation, man. You're gonna choose to do that shit, man.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna test everybody's integrity.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Sirach 13:2. Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself.
Right, so you shouldn't even want to be around them niggas.
Yeah.
You know, at some point, they're gonna eventually make you do something to where they're gonna have something over you, man.
Right.
You know, that's what happened, like with like all these celebrities, when they go and do those damn abominable acts. Esau will record it and hold that over their head. That's why every couple years you'll see like an ad for like a Nicki Minaj sex tape or whoever. You know, Wow pictures getting released because that's Esau pretty much, you know, making it know that look, I got this over you, man.
That's what that Esper shit was.
Yeah.
He was inspired. I saw a video that said that he was inspired from Mossad, Israeli intelligence, and they use him to compromise celebrities and politicians. All that wild shit they did on the island, so if they don't abide by orders, they got the footage on these niggas.
Could you read that back? I wanna touch on that topic that you just made mention of before. Read that one.
Sirach chapter 13 and verse 2. Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself.
Right, have no fellowship with one that is mightier or richer than thyself. Look, whatever these people say, when they're brought up and they're discussing the topic of Epstein and how they're made mention of on that list, they try to say, oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
You were fellowshipping with these people. You're not at some fucking, like think about when you come into somebody's house, right? The scriptures speak about minding who you invite into your house. You're on an island. What do people do when you're brought into somebody's home? They show you around, they let you know what's there, and they feel comfortable enough for you to be in their presence.
Yeah.
So if you're on an island, you knew what was going on. You were having fellowship with these rich men.
Like Chris Rock. Chris Rock, they said he was the main participant over on Epstein Island, man. You know, this nigga was participating with, and you know, with little kids and whatnot. Like that little retarded nigga, Stephen Hawking. They said that weirdo was over there. Now this crippled the four little niggas. They said he was having naked midgets do math problems when he was getting off. They couldn't solve, man.
Hey, these people are sick, man.
What kind of bullshit we talking about?
It was a congressman. I don't know if it was a congressman, but it was somebody that said, a politician, they said, don't go to any of these politician parties, Congress parties, whatever, because it said if you fall asleep, they'll basically do shit to you and put it on camera.
Yeah,
and hold it over your head.
They'll either do that or they'll let you get fucked up.
Yeah,
where you black out.
Yeah, you
and
black
then
out.
You don't remember. You wake up with your asshole hurting and shit. And then realizing what happened.
And they got it on footage.
Yeah.
That's why they killed Stanley Kubrick, making that eyes wide shut.
Yeah, because that's exactly all them Illuminati parties were exactly like that. Which is funny because in that movie, that was the actual Rothschild man because they showed in that shit.
That shit, man. All this shit.
Yeah.
But let a nigga make his claim. Oh, that's just coincidence.
No such thing, man.
No such thing. You wanted that idea?
No, we got a couple. Hold on. Go back to the topic.
For how agreed the kettle and the earthen pot together? For if one be smitten against the other, it shall be broken. The rich man hath done wrong, and yet he treated with wrong.
Yeah, because he's acting like he has no part in all this. So all these exposures that's going out, he's playing behind the scene like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the whole time you're running it, man. Right. You know, to like keep referring to this Cat Williams interview, man. He said a lot. That was a good interview for all those who haven't seen it, man. But like, he was naming names. Like he said, he was like, he said it's like 7 niggas that they give light skill women to that you never hear from and all that. And there's a video that shows who all he was talking about. It was like Ludacris, Kevin Hart, and a bunch of other people, you know. But he was exposing all the niggas that saw what happened, and he brought up Ludacris. Everything he said about how Ludacris was at a gay party freaking off, this nigga comes out with a freestyle. It's like, Charleston White was like, nigga, he just said you was at a gay party. Your response is making a freestyle? That's how you know your ass guilty.
Yeah, even with, what's the name, Kevin Hart was like, something champ, why the anger? And then if you look at the comments, people like, you're not going to speak what he said? No?
Yeah, because he called him out. He's like, cause nigga, you said you wasn't going to wear a dress. And then later on, this nigga got a dress on, man.
That's right.
So that lets you know. And he said he was a plant. He did pop up out of nowhere.
See, like he had said, this is the year of truth coming out, right? You had also with that dude, TD Jakes, when the allegations came out, instead of him just saying, look, that's not the case, that's a lie, just letting your yay be yay and your nay be nay, these niggas, they run around and play all these semantics. Well, if I did it, I know I will be okay because I can repent. But I ain't got to repent for this.
He went the same route as Eddie Long went.
Yes.
Everybody's deflecting right now.
Yeah,
exactly.
But that's how you know. If like you said, if you can't give a yes or no, if you're deflecting, that's a serious allegation.
It's a
Anybody
major
that
allegation.
accuses you of being gay, and you know you're not gay, you're gonna be like, hell nah, bro, I'm not gay. You know, automatically, like the White House. That nigga played semantics for so long until them documents came out and where he was calling a nigga baby and all that shit. No.
And then even after when that came out, why y'all in my bedroom?
Why you worried about where I put my sausage in? What? Go ahead, bro.
Rock 13, verse 3. The rich man has done wrong, and yet he threatens us with love. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also.
Yeah, the poor is wrong because at the end of the day, like we said at the beginning of the lesson, you Jakes, when you do these things, you're unknowingly or knowingly, a lot of you are told what you're doing, you're being made to sit against your power. That's why all you Hollywood niggas that put on dresses, that's a ritual that they tell you that, look, that goes against the law of your Bible. But if you want this contract, here's what you gotta do.
Sirach 13:4. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee.
Yep, and that's why we got all these Jakes in the forefront, pushing forward the message, the agenda, everything that Esau wants. You're used, all right? You're pawns to his agenda. Go ahead.
He will make thee bare. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Yep.
If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bare, and he will not be sorry for it.
Right, he will use you till there's no more use for you, and he'll get rid of you. And that goes for the athletes, the entertainment. That's why, dealing with the athletic world, that's why, hey, these athletes that get hurt, Esau will just get rid of them, because there's always a fresh crop of athletes he's ready to bring in every field, man. Yeah. Like how they did Derrick Rose and Isaiah Thomas. Them niggas was the face of their franchises, had a major injury, and Esau just shipped them out. You know?
That's why they get mad when you get guys do on these guaranteed contracts. Man.
Yeah.
And it's the celebrity world. Monique, all these celebrities is mad because they blackball. They use their ass to get money. Like even with Monique, that show, they gained so much money out that show, and they ain't give us some damn crumbs, man.
But to show you that whole world is bullshit, because you have a term called nepotism. And what nepotism pretty much means that everybody's interconnected. Because with Esau, you had Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie was pretty much saying that they only want a certain percentage of the population to be athletes, to be actors and all that. So the families that they get, they're all in the family. That's why they'll be quick to give a celebrity's offspring a chance to enter into that field versus a nigga that's fresh off the street. Yeah. Because it's all kept in the family. That's really what that means.
They can breed it.
Yeah.
It's like LeBron's son. They can breed his ass on up to be part of that shit.
You know, they know in certain areas to go in, such as in Florida, and Philly, and New York, and California, when these athletes are coming out in a good spot, and they're able to use them to their benefit because there's distractions, man. The rappers, the entertainment, it's all cause for distraction to push them forth the agenda.
Rock 13:6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee.
He will deceive you. A lot of people. A lot of these new people that's being put on, they don't know what they're being told to do, and the ramifications of what he's leading to, man.
Right. They
Some
downplay it.
of them know, just don't care. A lot of them that's coming into the game, they don't know what they're doing, man.
Right.
And smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what one is thou?
Esau is the chief of selling dreams, man.
That's right.
Yeah, he'll sell you a pipe dream quick. All right? But then, like I said, you find out that it was exactly that, a dream. Because when you go into the nuts and bolts of what the situation you're in, you're under contract. Your name no longer belongs to you. That's why you had the whole thing with Dave Chappelle with Comedy Central. That's why, because he only really produced the first 2 or 3 seasons, and the rest of it, Esau, they mass produced it. When he ran away to Africa, he was still in the contract to finish out that contract. So they brought in Charlie Murphy, Donald Rose, and the rest of the people to finish that out. And that's why he was so mad, because they were making money off of his name. That's why he can't come back and make another one, because Dave Chappelle is a brand name that's owned by Comedy Central. Yeah. That's why these rappers and everybody, their names are owned by the company, man. That's why a lot of them you're being told go under a play name, a stage name, because if you use your real name, you're fucked, because they own your name. It's all contract. That's how you know it's a slavery, man.
Sirach 13:7. And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry twice or thrice.
Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier, about how he'll bribe you, you know, and then he'll hold whatever you did over your head. Because when Jake starts to get a conscience, then he'll put you through the whole humiliation ritual to see how much you really want this. And when they say, okay, he doesn't want to do this no more, then they put you aside and bring somebody else in.
And at the last he will laugh thee to scorn afterward. When he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head after thee.
And this is why you have videos, where are they now?
Yeah.
What are they doing now?
Yeah.
You know? Because you were once on top. Damn, homie. You was the man in the hospital, homie. What happened to you now?
Yeah.
I'll put that now. I'm done over here. Go ahead.
The producers were laughing at how very basketball game. Because they knew that they had all popped her, but she's sitting up there like she's some princess. So that's the black person. It says, Sirach 13:8. Beware that thou be not deceived and brought down in thy jollity. Idolatry goes into the world. They put you in the state of where you think you have the world.
Yeah. You get a nigga fresh out the street, out of poverty, this nigga got $1 million. He living it up. You know? They say that first person buy a car, buy a house, or a mom and shit. He don't realize what's coming with that. You gotta be after them. You know? That money applies you. That fame applies you, man. And if you're not having the wherewithal to know what's going on, that's why we read in Proverbs 23:1. You know, you're being brought to that table, man. Know what you're getting into, man. That's all the other people.
Sirach 13:9. If thou be invited of a mighty man, withdraw thyself, and so much the more will he invite thee. That's why you see they continue to push who they can want to go into these various fields. They want you to be active. They want you to be active. They want you to be active. Because they know once they get you in that realm, then they can control you with ease, man. But the Jake that separates himself from that world, you know, that's why they always try to push that narrative.
And then, like I said, when you want to leave, they'll say you.
Let's work on 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
For the love of money, because money is not wicked. I'm telling you, money is a defense. All right, but for the love of money, all right, is the root of all evil. Because like you read in Sirach 10:8, whichever one that was, it said that, these people casted away their balance, their integrity, man. They sold their soul for the love of money, man. All these niggas, all these people that you see, that you look up to, that you admire, all these niggas sold their soul, man.
For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
Pierced themselves through with many sorrows, and now your conscience is defiled. And you gotta live with the fact that what you did. Whether you bent over, whether you sacrificed whoever it was that you killed. Because like you said, you got guys like Kanye. Kanye did that freestyle when he let use it in the verse, talking about how he sold his soul for a Happy Meal, you know. Then he made a whole album, 808s to Heartbreak, one of his best albums. That whole album was him crying about how he killed his mom, man. You know? His conscience was messed up. He never was the same after that, man. That's when he started going on all them rants and shit, man.
Exactly, and a lot of these celebrities that had sold their soul and did them deeds, they can't even look in the mirrors, man, because they see demons and shit like that.
They'll take the mirrors out their house.
Yeah.
Or you'll see like Ice Cube, and they say, walk around, it's nighttime, you got dark ass shit.
Always got to say.
Because they tell you the eyes are the windows to the soul, man. When you look at these niggas, their eyes, they soulless, man. But they got their ass in the soul.
This is Isaiah 51 and verse 22, and it reads, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemawashah, the Lord thy power, that pleaded the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling," going back to slavery, oppression. It says, "even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt," it says, "thou shalt no more drink it again," because as we read earlier, this is the time of Jake being redeemed out of captivity.
That's right.
Verse 23, the point. Isaiah 51, verse 23. "But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over," which is basically, as the apostle had brought out some time ago, this is going back to Jake being bound by them contracts.
Yeah.
You see that? So because once you sign on that dotted line, pretty much Esau owns your ass. Right? It says, "which I've said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over," right? Those covenants that they made with the devil. "And that thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over." So basically Esau is ruling over Jacob, man, by the way of those covenants, those contracts, man.
Yeah, but even when you don't want to do it, you're forced to because you're bound by contract. That's what I said. When these people go into these roles and these acting roles, you're on contract.
Right.
All right? And you can't get out of that shit, man.
Right. And the way how Esau deals with you, if you don't abide by those contracts, it's not gonna be in your favor.
Yeah.
So a lot of Jacobs be like, fuck it.
You look at like Taraji P. Henson, right? The situation she was in when she was on Uncle Tron and shit. All right? Matter of fact, though, okay, you got Terrence Howard, the better example.
Oh man,
This nigga made $1,200 off of Hustler and Flow. That movie is syndication on networks like BET every year.
Right.
He don't see shit from that movie. And the song that he made popular in that song, that movie, Whoop That Trick or whatever, he don't get no residual from that shit because what they did was put that song in the character's name that he played in the movie. So when they play that shit, he don't get nothing.
That's crazy.
You know, a lot of these shows, like DMX is another one. That song he made, what's that name of that? Y'all made me lose my mind. That song, Party It Up or whatever. That song is known everywhere. He didn't get shit from that song, bro. And they literally use that shit in almost every movie, every to the game. He didn't get no residuals from that shit, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 18. "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand." Isaiah chapter 28 verse 14. "Wherefore hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement."
Yeah, that's what these Jakes have done when they stepped into that realm, man. Make contracts with the devil to think that they were going to better the situation to where a lot of these Jakes like I said, you see these music videos and their speeches, they tell you what they're doing and they know what's happening. Yep. That's why you see celebrities get bumped because they know what's coming. And that's not gonna save you. Yep. And Esau's gonna come for you just like he's gonna come to everybody else.
Yeah, and he low-key told you on that damn Cat Williams thing. Why Israel the bump? What do they know? Like that's simple. That's cold. They talking about.
Cat talking about that. Cat said that on his one stand up, and he was talking about they found like a bunch of super Earths. He was like, what are you telling me this? What's that mean? I'm like, these niggas trying to leave Earth. He was saying that back in like 2019 and shit, man. Before that.
Continuing on. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
You done made them deals with the devil. You made them covenants with Esau. You thought you was good. You thought you was gonna be rich forever.
Like Rick Ross said.
You know? And you know all them niggas are sellouts.
They're gatekeepers.
Right? Yeah, gatekeepers, man.
Because here it is, Esau is using you to defile your own people. Like there was a video, that's how you know Rick Ross is a faggot. When Meek Mill got first signed to make that music, they're at the table, this nigga sweating like crazy.
That nigga licked his
Signing
lips.
the contract. You know, he just got through talking to Meek Mill, man.
That nigga was looking at him like, he was looking out like, what the fuck is
But then
going on?
you had, it was videos of like different celebrities, like you had Meek Mill, I forgot whose house he was at, Bunny hopping and shit.
Yeah.
Kanye had the
Rick
nigga
Rubin.
Eating out his hand and shit.
man.
Oh, pardon me, Michael Rubin. Owner for the
Kanye had the little faggots, he got the 2 faggots over there.
Some of these niggas ain't got power like they portray, man.
Yeah, so like you said, and it's a lot. Why is Earth ashes crap? If you niggas know what the hell y'all have done to get in that position, man, y'all nasty, dirty ass niggas, man.
They think that the overstores and all this hell, when the shit really hit the fan, they actually think they're covered, man.
That's why I say these niggas, they can't hide behind the money and the fake persona that they put on the show they put on.
And to prove that, when the pandemic happened, you had a lot of these rappers starting to get scared because you had a lot of these rappers they're not rich like they show. All right, all the deals like Taraji was talking about, the deal that they made. Okay, say they signed the fucking $100 million contract. All right, that money is being split between the studio time, the producers, the motherfucker that's mixing, mastering the damn tracks,
The people under her,
his entourage. So these niggas ain't really getting that money. So the main way they was getting money was through touring. So when the world shut down, all right, you had a lot of rappers getting scared. They was like, okay, well, what am I gonna do to get money? That's why when Meek Mill had that tweet, Currency whoever said it, they was like, you know, in this pandemic, we gonna see who really got money. And that's how part of showing how they thought that money was gonna help them protect themselves from that scourge, man.
Right. That nigga Slim Thug was about to blow a fucking
Yeah.
gasket.
Go back to normal, man.
I don't think Bill Gates ain't trying to kill us, man. He just wants to be safe.
But that's that refuge of lies, man.
Matter of fact, that's that Jeremiah. Get your scripture, get Jeremiah 5. It says that wicked man is sent for a trap. Get that, man.
I just wanted to read this here.
Coming up, man.
Just wanted to read this here, you know, since you brothers were, you know, pretty much going into how,
Just took the shot, nigga.
you know, a lot of these celebrities, these entertainers, a lot of them are pretty much cornholing each other, man. See that? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. It reads, if a man also lied with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
Yeah, because in Hollywood, the more devout they are, the more wicked shit they do, the higher up they go, man.
Yeah.
So in order for them to be top level, you got to do top level wicked shit.
Yeah. Right.
That's how the game go.
Yeah.
And that's what's being exposed right now.
Right.
You know?
That's right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholding good things from you.
Right, that's why Jacob's in the worst case scenario, man. Your sins have withholding good things from you. Go ahead.
For among my people are found wicked men.
Yeah, for among my people are found wicked men. That's that sign we always use, the false prophets. Yeah. Right? All them jakes, man. Yeah. That got all those deals, that's high-level pastors, rappers, athletes, all them niggas had to get down to some type of bullshit.
They all part of that. They took that covenant with the devil.
Yeah, that Black Blue Legacy.
Going all the way back to the Hellenization. Man.
Yeah.
That same spirit is back. Let us go make a covenant with the heathen, man. That's what they did.
Right. We tired of struggling, you know?
Trying to better my family.
You know? Exactly. Go ahead.
Verse 26 in the latter, they lay wait as he that set a snare. They set a trap. They catch men.
Yeah, they set a trap, man. They set our people up. And that's why Esau props up these niggas, these rappers, to glorify the murder and destruction of our people.
Yeah, because you look at examples. You got niggas like Trey Songz, Mr. Stinging Girl, promoting adultery.
Yep.
You had all these niggas glorifying the drugs, like I went through lesson last night. All right, who are being paid by these pharmaceutical companies. All right, you had Crazy Bone exposing how the prison industry was funding hip hop. So these niggas knowingly are promoting the bullshit, but then, like I said, when it's being called out, everybody got the, I didn't know.
Yeah, like you said, one of the cats said in the interview, it said when it comes to speaking conscious things, they can't do that. They got to push with the record companies.
Oh, Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek Mill said that. Yeah.
We get paid more to rap about ignorant shit.
Yeah.
That right there is like a big ass red flag that just
But the nigga that try to save face and say, so what I do is I try to even it out by coming and talking to y'all about stuff like this. But nigga, when you was look, to show you hypocrisy in him, right? When he was going through that little bid with that judge, that female judge that was fucking him over, before he went in to do that year, he said that he wasn't going to make music about that no more. And the moment he got out, he went right back to the bullshit.
Yep. You had to. You want to get paid, right?
That's what come with it.
They talk
Got a
destruction
little
to
bit
your
more.
people.
Yeah, you got it. Your ass back in the trap.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Yeah, that's these niggas, man. So are the houses full of deceit. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, these niggas, knowing these people that this young generation look up to them, and they promote the bullshit, man. You know, like Slim Thug, y'all mentioned him, right? Yeah. This nigga said that he was like, yeah, I don't trust no woman. And he was like, I'm making a living off of popping married women. Yeah. Stupid, man. You know? But then, like I said, you're supposed to be a role model, right? Show you, but our people ain't got no integrity, man.
Yep.
Promoting that shit too, man.
Verse 27 in the latter. I'll reread verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich.
Yeah, because they're rewarded to push forth the agenda of Esau, man.
Right.
Lil Wayne was one of the pioneers of the lean, redhead, the tattoos. He was the main one wearing the leggings with the Uggs and shit.
Sagging with tight ass pants on and shit.
Like I said, he was wearing Uggs. That was leggings. You know, so he was one like I said, he won't take responsibility for that though, man.
Right.
You know?
Subaru, the grandma shit.
Yeah, he was pushing forward. That's when it was cool to be a gang member and shit. He taking his blood.
Blood in, blood out.
But then, like I said, you look at these niggas' background. This nigga wasn't no gangster. This nigga was a performance school. Tupac, he was a background dancer, man. You know, Blueface. A lot of these rappers can't win performance school.
That's
you know, Blueface. This nigga was a faggot before they found him out. He's a crip member. He's a gangbanger. This nigga, you look him up. He was a whole faggot before they put him on. He was Nicki Minaj. They had the Barbie shirt on with the little eye piercing and shit.
Well, that's the door that nigga chose to go through. That was the door that they set up for him to go through. Because all of these guys, they're not promoting anything of righteousness. The boy gets a precept, bro.
Yeah, I got a precept, something basic.
Hey, get it for a brother. Go ahead and
Yeah, another brother take the
What brother you gonna read?
I was going to read Isaiah 5.
Hey, no bueno.
What you want, bro?
No bueno. No bueno.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter
Jesus
5, verse 20.
saves.
Woe unto them that call evil
Jesus
good
saves.
and good evil, that put darkness for light
Christ
and light
loves
for
you.
darkness.
Right, and that's what America
Jesus
promotes, man.
saves.
Wickedness, and they use our people to promote the wickedness, man. Every time we talk about these celebrities, man, they're all
Jesus
promoting
Christ
wickedness,
loves you.
you know?
Yep. I got a little bit more here. Verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes imprudent in their own sight.
Yeah, because they think what they're doing in their eyes is right.
Jesus
They don't see
save!
wrong with what they're doing. But like I said, when it's being brought out, everybody's
Jesus
playing the
save!
position like they didn't do it, man. Like I said, all these niggas that Cat
Jesus
Williams called out,
Christ,
all of
love you.
them are pretty much either hustling off or they're denying it. You know? But we know that's how the beauty of the internet, right? The internet, it showed that everything Cat Williams said was true. It showed the receipts, man.
Yeah, the Steve Harvey still the
internet got
jokes,
the
all that
receipts,
shit,
man.
man.
I was gonna say, you can't hide shit in this day and age, man.
The age of
Look,
information.
Look, man.
Any more than that, Jeremiah?
A little bit more. Yep.
Read it.
Jeremiah 5:28. They are waxing fat, they shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah, these 2/3 niggas are even more wicked than the wicked themselves, man.
Right.
You know?
They're the face of it. So they say Jake is the biggest faggot.
Right.
Who is the face of homo? When you look at the hip hop industry, you got Young Thug, that nasty nigga, Saucy Santana,
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi Vert,
Drake, all of these niggas out here, man.
And then when you go to Northern Kingdom, who you got?
Bad Bunny.
Yep.
All these niggas some hoes, man.
They got all the tribes bound.
Yep.
Them gate
You
up.
know, like I say, you got the drug dealer part of it, which that's the whole rap music. You know, you got drug rap, which is subgenre, man. Shit, I did some research. They had a version of rap called horrorcore. You got niggas that rap about like actual like serial killers and shit like that. Make up their whole rhymes and shit, man.
Yep.
Then you got the
Jesus
Christian church, which is another aspect.
Jesus
These pastors that are set up to keep Jake under that delusion.
Yep.
You know, of white supremacy. That's basically what it is. Pastors are set up to keep Jake under white supremacy.
Right.
But they'll teach you it's okay to accept most.
Exactly.
When the Bible condemns back.
Right. It's all a ploy, as we have read earlier in Jeremiah 50:7, to keep Israel in sin. As long as they can keep Israel going off, that's the goal. They know that. They understand the importance of our people not being in alignment with truth. I got a little bit more in here. Jeremiah 5:28. They are waxing fat, they shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge. So the leadership of our nation, right, which we don't really have leaders amongst our people outside of the ones that are abiding by the standard, which starts with our elders and apostles. Okay? Our people, they are faulty with these false leaders that they have, the Al Sharptons, right, the various entertainers. They're not really judging the matter, which is that our people are in dire straits in this system, man. They're just continuing on. They're just continuing on in their path with whatever they've gotten for themselves, their ill-gotten gains, and disregarding the cause of the needy, which are the Israelites, man. Our people are heavily afflicted in this system.
How are you rich and still you're not helping to try to get your fellow people out of that situation?
Exactly. Where's the solution?
Right.
Our people are obviously at a point in this time. This is a very historic time to be in as an Israelite. It's a lot of things that are about to play out on the earth that are going to be a detriment to our people, and they're not saying shit.
Niggas in that spirit. I was gonna say, niggas in that spirit. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, that's it. That was the Hellenization back in.
Yep.
Because the Boule, when they got formed, there was a bunch of niggas that once they got so-called freed, they said that we can't make it without Esau. That's why First Maccabees 1:11 came into play, man.
Let's join it.
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man can come into the Father but by him.
This is Amos chapter 9 and verse
verse
8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from the face of the earth.
Yeah,
We can't hear you.
The simple kingdom is two
Come
parts.
on, Captain.
It's talking about 2/3 niggas like this guy, but also we apply it to Babylon today.
That's right.
Get
It
your
said,
damn voice
saying
up.
that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord.
Because he's going to leave an elect.
Right. I'm going to go down to verse 10. It says, for lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
Right, so we're in a period of sifting now. All right, the 2/3 is being sifted from the elect, the 1/3. Go ahead.
Like a corn is sifted in a sleeve,
Come
yet,
on, man. You can talk
yet
about
shall
it,
not
man.
the least
Come on.
grain shall fall
Come
upon
on,
the
man.
earth.
Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to preserve what? That 1/3, the election. All right?
Verse 10.
Come on, man.
For
Talk
that
about
nigga.
it.
all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Right.
That's why we say that 2024 is what the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
This is why Jacob's trouble is needed.
Right.
It's needed for niggas like this.
Right, because at the end of it, when you go into that word trouble, it goes into straits. Right? What do we have to? We have to go through those straits to enter into the kingdom of heaven.
We got to deal with niggas like
So we got to deal with. But see, the thing about the hopeful elect versus 2/3, we're going through that purification period right now.
But what's so funny? When this thing hit the fan, 2/3 niggas like this that's trying to save these white folks, they gonna turn on him.
Yeah.
He gonna be lynched that day.
Beautiful.
You
Beautiful.
ain't saying I'm gonna die
Beautiful.
for 8 years now. I'm still
It
breathing.
says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake or prevent us.
Your God is the devil.
And that's what a nigga like that think, man. He think because he got a covenant with Esau Edom that he's good in that thing, man.
It's
But
a
not
report
knowing
against
that Esau Edom's gonna turn on his ass, man.
Yup.
Because
Yup.
when have in history Esau Edom have not turned on Jake, man? He always turned on Jake. And he's gonna use a little peon like that to turn on his ass. Because all he's doing, he's set up to demonize us. He's gonna go throw his ass right in the concentration camp with everybody else, man.
Keep your eyes on Jesus.
Keep
Keep your eyes on
Take him
Jesus.
for the good dark meat. They gonna eat that nigga.
All these white
Man,
people
y'all
that
been
you trying to
saying
say
I'm
gonna
gonna die for years, man.
Yup.
Y'all been preaching that for 8
Police
years.
can't save you, Sam.
I'm
Yeah,
still
Michael
saying
said-
Police can't save
And
you,
even
man.
that, he assaulted me. That
The
guy
police
right
can't
there.
save you,
He
man.
threw me in the fountain right there. I forgive him though.
Jeremiah, hey, it's 441. Call like y'all
That right
about
there
to
assaulted me. He threw me in the fountain.
Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 20.
But this is a hate group.
You're not gonna let the word of God come out? Jeremiah 5 and 20. Shall I not visit for these things? Saith the Lord Yahweh. Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Tell him.
A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in this land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. So our people, they love to adhere to a false doctrine. They love to adhere to a false vision. See, because what the vision of old, can you photograph Jeremiah 28 and 8 right fast?
To make a show? Come on, guys.
You got a lot of these people that are promoting a false vision.
Say, sis.
The vision is already written.
Louder than y'all.
We just playing it out.
She is a
You got that, bro?
lot.
Jeremiah 28
This
and 8.
is Jeremiah. Hey, Isaiah, I'm sorry.
Jeremiah
This is Jeremiah
28 and 8.
chapter 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries
Hey, won't y'all go down there to
and
the
against great
Palestinians?
kingdoms of war, of evil, and of pestilence.
Wars, evils, pestilence, which are clearly indicative of the times and seasons that we're in. When the disciples asked Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, what will be the sign of his return, he told of things that would play out. Wars, evils, pestilence, famines, destruction, which we see playing out on the world right now. So what our people, they like to take heed to the report of the false prophets, which preach contrary to the things that were foretold to happen. Continuing on, in Jeremiah 5 and 31, the prophets,
Can I finish this?
Yep, go ahead.
This is for him. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 9. The prophet which prophesied peace, when the word of prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
Yup. So at the end of the day, when the vision of war, evil, and pestilence come to pass, the report is going to show that the prophets that were actually teaching of these things, their report is true.
Yeah.
See, because what we live in the world is a world that's of war, evils, famine, death, destruction, that needs to be visited by the Lord. The Lord is a judge.
Yeah, and all he doing is running around talking about Jesus saves.
I can't
But
hear them.
Jesus
Keep
ain't
up.
saving these Negro Latino Native Americans. Jesus put you niggas in slavery, man.
Exactly.
Good shit, Jesus brought your ass over here. So what are you talking about, man? Because this is showing you the
Man, get out
hypocrisy
real man
of the
talk.
society that we live in,
We
right?
can't hear you.
And that's why
Right.
the Lord is his
Right.
judgment is gonna be
Pray to
epic.
your God.
It's gonna be so epic
Maybe he's
when
in the
niggas like this
bathroom.
die, man.
Right.
And it's gonna be beautiful, man.
Hey, it's
Maybe he's
the,
on a
hey,
vacation. Your
the
God
hopeful
don't hear
year
you.
of Jacob's trouble.
We can't hear you out here.
Jacob's trouble is needed because
That woman loves
unless
you.
they see the judgments,
That
they're
woman
not
loves
going
you.
to ever change their tone. They won't even change their tone in the time of Jacob's trouble. The only way that they're ever going to really see the error of their way, as we read in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, is when those nukes are coming down on their head and they see the elect going up.
Yeah, because as it go in Ezekiel 12 chapter, that proverb in Israel is about to cease, man.
Exactly.
And that nigga know that, man. That's why he's done, man. He's done. He's been funded. He got his little toys, and they about to throw his ass right back in these damn streets, man. There's nobody give a damn about nobody like that, man. The Lord is really about to start judging you Negro, Latino, Native American, and Spanish, man. Babylon the Great, your time is up, man.
Right. Thus saith the Bible. I got a little bit more. Got a little bit more. Jeremiah 5:31, the prophets prophesied falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof? So what's going to be your latter end? Death and destruction, because you took heed to a report that was faulty. Lord willing.
And we still gonna record.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take a strike for that.
That's what I'm saying. We keep reiterating, man. Jacob's trouble is needed for 2/3 ass niggas like that.
Because see, not only was he blaspheming, but like you say, Jacob's proud. Because they think because the Lord ain't doing nothing to them right now.
Get that. Ecclesiastes 8.
That the Lord ain't real.
I got it.
Like I said, this is just constant years. Like I said, it's been 8 years of saying the same bullshit, right? That's fine. Because at the end of the day, you think it's still not gonna happen?
Right.
Romans 3:3, man.
But the shit that he was saying is the mindset of majority of these niggas.
Right.
Y'all been saying this for years, ain't nothing happened. Your God ain't no God, he ain't nothing.
See, he's just proud enough to make it come out of his mouth. But everybody thinks like that.
Everybody thinks like that.
Because like I said, it's easy to sit up here and talk shit to us and call us crazy and demean us. Because they know we're not going to physically do that unless you do something else first. Alright? But until then, like I said, hey, we're made a spectacle in the side of men.
That's what the scripture saying. And it's not us that you coming against. You really coming against Yahweh Shema Shai.
Look, man, hey, I won't be surprised that fucking 10-foot alien they saw in Miami come and visit that nigga sometime today, man.
Every other word, man, you niggas gonna get it.
That nigga has an angel with a long ass sword waiting to cut it. He waiting for that green light, man. Because just as mad as we get mad, when he blasphemes our power, the angels get even madder. Because they got the power to do it, man.
That's right. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. And it reads, because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the Son of Men are fully set in them to do evil.
That's why niggas is proud because, hey, judgment execution ain't happening right then and there.
Oh yeah.
So this is why you got niggas that are able to talk the shit that this guy was talking.
Him, like you said, shit TD Jake said, you know, they can bask in wickedness and not feel remorseful about it until judgment touch your ass.
That's it.
Yeah.
And this is the year when niggas is getting touched.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 12. Though his sinner do an evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High.
It should be well with them that fear the Most High at the end of the day. Even though a wicked nigga's days are prolonged, at the end it's gonna be well with those that fear the Lord.
That's why we just gotta bite down and endure it.
That's it, man.
And as mad as honestly, we won't even get mad at that nigga no more. It's more funny than anything.
Yeah, the nigga clearly ain't got it all. He's there.
Clearly a retard, right? For real.
Yeah, he was back. He was back one of them guys back in school. He rode the the Gigi bus or whatever, the LG bus.
The niggas are Asian, man.
Yeah.
I seen him talking to the cops.
Yeah, yeah.
Did we just see the video? He was somewhere else.
That nigga was on camera with the fucking LA or CMPD lady.
Exactly. Yeah. One time we held camp, nigga was over there across the street from us talking to the cops. I guess they told him to come over here and start fucking with us, man.
They finally gave him a little bit of money,
man. Yeah, they bought him a car and shit.
Probably got him a little studio apartment. They gonna take all that shit. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 12. And though a sinner do an evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them if they're the Most High which fear before him.
Go ahead.
But it shall not be well with the wicked.
It's not gonna be well with the wicked. You 2/3 ass niggas that got something to say, man. All right, that want to scoff them. Hey, the scriptures tell you, Proverbs the 1st chapter. How long will you simple ones love simplicity? How long will you fool scorn and hate knowledge, basically?
Yeah, because you Jay don't understand what's about to happen to you out here, man. You know, as much as we out here telling you, like I said, it's easy to talk shit. But when the Lord starts touching Jake, man, that's when they're going to be remorseful. That's when they're going to be apologetic. That's when they're going to want to hearken.
Yeah.
But like Apostle Gabar always says, man, mercy you won't see, pain will, man. I said that correctly. Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 13.
That's right.
But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he be prolonged his days, which as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High.
Because, as you know, according to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, the last verse, it tells you, for horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation.
That's right.
So, all niggas are going to die.
That's right.
Ain't no nigga, no spit, no Uncle Tomahawk ass nigga gonna make it to the kingdom, man. All you niggas gonna die on this side horrible.
That's right.
Get that with the second Ezra 9. We'll the second Ezra 9.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I had one.
You got more?
Go ahead.
I just had one. Just to back you up,
No,
please.
you got it, brother.
Zechariah 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's the Bible. We're not saying niggas gonna die.
Yeah.
The Bible said niggas gonna die. Because that's what 2/3 are. Niggers. Useless.
Yeah.
You are what the elites call useless eaters. Because as you as an Israelite, if you're not serving the Lord, if you're not teaching the people how to serve the Lord, you are useless to the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You're in the graveyard.
Yeah, the scriptures say that that's a multitude, that's a multitude born that was born in vain.
Yeah.
But it also tells you that you can't worship the Lord from the grave.
Yeah.
And the Lord is a power that demands to be worshipped.
Yeah. And also scriptures say that whosoever, right, talking about you Israelite men, women, and children. Now, whosoever shall not seek the Lord God of Israel should be what? Put to death.
Whether man or woman.
Yeah, you know, so a lot of these people out here, they pretty much just, going back to what the priest said, they're useless, man, right? Trash, going to what elder likes to go into all the time, how these people there are rubbish, man, right? You pretty much ain't shit. These people out here ain't shit.
Right. Shit. Yeah, they always say nigga ain't shit. Yeah, nigga
Yeah.
ain't shit.
And they embodied that shit.
Yeah, they embody.
They made it into a culture.
They embrace it.
Yeah. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein. So that 3rd is going to the hopeful elect, and Yahweh, we fall into that number, man, because, if you see these, because Tazimont the Bar, he says it all the time, have you seen niggas lately, man? And when we see these niggas out here, we try to be as far away from them physically, spiritually, and mentally as can be, man. Because we don't want to be caught up in that number of being destroyed right along with the asses. So 2/3, like that nigga Sam, he's gonna be destroyed, man, by fire.
That's right.
Got it, brothers.
Who got that second Ezra 9?
So 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
That's right. So the time is gonna come that judgment is gonna start with you niggas that know that you Israelites, man. Plain and simple, Whether you hear or forbear, judgment gonna start with you, man. This is why you see a lot of people being destroyed, man.
That's why.
And you got it, priest.
That's why the year is coined the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
That's right, priest.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's gonna start as Jacob's trouble and it's gonna end at Esau's trouble.
Yeah.
But you niggas y'all gotta get it first.
The judgment got to start at the house of Israel.
You niggas are so proud and you're ignorant and you're wickedness that you think the Lord can't touch you.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can literally walk off this sidewalk and die.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you can stand here and die.
Uh-huh.
Lord, have a blood vessel just burst.
Got that MC Hammer.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. That's the spirit. I was just going to say Jake pretty much in the MC Hammy spirit. It can't touch me, man. Till the Lord touch their ass.
That's why I said they niggas that in that spirit.
That's the
Only
spirit,
God can
Elder.
touch me. I'm gonna touch me. Only God can judge me.
That's the spirit. I might do a lesson.
Hey, real talk. They gonna find that out. Only God can judge me. Hey, you just
They got
gonna
the
find
big
that out.
pants on. They sit around.
Yeah.
Like I said, you said MC Hammer, because what happened to that nigga? Hey, that nigga dead broke.
Yeah.
He basically gonna be dead and broke whenever this shit happens, man.
You won't be able to goddamn. You ain't shake the You got Jake, you goddamn. Hammer time.
The Lord gonna beat your ass to power,
Like
man.
the scripture say, it's time for thee, O Lord,
To work.
For they have made void thy law. It's just simply put,
Hammer time.
you know.
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
And that's why I said it's going to start out as Jacob's trouble and then end in Esau's trouble along with the other nations, but mainly Esau.
That's right.
All right? Because once the Lord judges Jacob, now the spotlight's going to be on E.
Yeah.
And nigga, if the Lord did us dirty, did us bad, how much more he going to do you? And he actually loved us, and he did this shit to us. Yep. So what you think he going to do to the ones that he hates?
Overkill. Overkill.
The Lord did us dirt, like I said, dirty. He did us horrible. And like I said, this is somebody that he loved. He did your house out like that.
It's all righteous judgment.
So how much a nigga that he don't like? Come on, man.
Second Ezra 8 and 6. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, shall dwell in the world because they are walking in great pride.
Jacob's trouble, man. You can't stress that enough, man. We pray that you niggas feel every last ounce of judgment this year, man. Because you niggas deserve it.
Yeah.
Like that nigga said, you got to be a proud nigga to say, what do you say about Moses?
He said
He said he sleep somewhere.
Yeah, he said he don't make
basically he
cases.
said he ain't shit.
Yeah.
Which is funny he said that, right? Because in the scripture, the heathen said that about our God. And look what the Lord did to them.
That ain't pride, and what is it? That's a great example of how proud our people are. This is 2 Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall there be in political case, which now have abused my ways. And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
That's that judgment that's going to befall all you niggas because of your blatant disrespect, your blasphemy, your disobedience. You're going to dwell in torment, man. Man, you lose everything. Your house, your family. I hope, if you got family, I hope they kill this nigga, man.
Yeah, that's the niggas in Miami, how they felt. That shit was going, and then avaricious and shit. You motherfuckers were losing their goddamn mind, man. That was nothing but a little taste.
And that was one.
Yeah, that was just one little
It's
taste.
just simple time.
Yeah, that was a little taste what the Lord gonna do.
Enough talking to these 2/3 niggas, man. We wait for the Lord to bring forth action.
That's right.
Sure, all we do is just bring the judgment scripture on me. That's our response for all you talking shit.
Yeah, because the Lord said what actions are weighing them down.
Because at the end of the day, we can go back and forth, but Hebrews 4 and 12, this scripture going to hit you harder than us to call you a bitch ass nigga. So when you leave, those judgment scriptures, they stay in the back of your mind. You think about that. When Jake always got that thought, what if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get
2 Ezra 9 and verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And they that abode my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open to them, understood not, but despised.
Yeah, because the liberty is you get right now. All right? But like I said, they're despising that opportunity because, like I said, they use this as an opportunity to come up and talk shit to the prophet. And you should be listening and walking on what to do. Because we're telling you on how to it means to, like I said, to try to make us look stupid. You ain't doing nothing but making yourself look stupid. Yeah. Because the angels are writing everything down. And like I said in Matthew, what's that, 12th chapter, every outer word, they shall take account of.
Every outer word, mention speech.
Your thoughts and your speech is going to be a combination too.
That's why
This is 2 Ezra 9 and verse 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
And that's the point. Alright, it's good to talk shit right now while your back ain't being broken. Alright, while you ain't getting fucked up. But the same must know it by death, by pain.
After death by pain.
After death by pain, you know?
Because when you think about that, that means that the Lord is going to inflict a gruesome, painful outgoing for you. You're going to then die, and then in the spirit world come to your realizations of, wow, the fuck was I doing?
But really, what it is, you're going to die, whatever judgment, the Lord is going to raise you back up, and you're going to be in that lake of fire.
That's right.
And while you're in that lake of fire, you're going to be getting rebuked by the Spirit of the Lord on all the wickedness that you were doing, the opportunity that you forsook to repent.
Right.
That's how you're going to know. Because your spirit is literally going to get burned in that fire, man.
That's right.
All right? So that your conscience is going to be fucked up, like you mentioned earlier in Wisdom of Solomon 5, man.
Let's say Exodus 9 in verse, go back left. And they that have known my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it, after death by pain.
Same must know after death by pain. So the Lord's going to destroy 2/3 of our people, man.
That's right.
And we can't wait. Alright? Alright, so with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. We want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakudash.
Double honor to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that tell us the truth and rule well. And shalom to the elect, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.